everybody, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. This is Prankster's Playground 3, the premier Asia Pacific Pokken tournament, online tournament. Yep, we've got a decent turnout this tournament, a little bit smaller than usual compared to the last two Prankster's tournament, and it's still in the middle of a holiday session, you know how it is. But either way, we're still gonna have a pretty good lineup of players today. We've got players from China, Australia, Singapore, Thailand. Plenty of representation from all over the country, all over the region. So we're going to be looking forward to be having some good Pokken today. And yeah, first off, we'll be starting off in a pool set. Now this month, the tournament is being run in a special format that we might be using going forward. It's going to be players are split into two pools, and the winners of each side will move on into the finals bracket. So these are going to be games. We'll be starting off first with a game set from pools A side, and it's going to be unknownlifeform versus Dyna. Yeah, it's been quite a while since Dyna's been in one of these tournaments, I think. Hasn't been seen in the Australia weeklies for quite some time. But I guess with this major, decided to show back up. And yeah, facing on the other side is unknownlifeform, the premier Rickson player from Thailand. Very strong player. Also hasn't seen in a while. I think he wanted to make it into the last. He wanted to play in the last. Prankster's playground, but couldn't quite make it. So it's nice to see that he's finally been able to come back. So yeah, it's gonna be two players that we haven't seen in a while, I guess. Especially in the weeklies, showing up to the plate and seeing what they can do. And Anki already starting off pretty strong. There's a huge life lead, and with punishing right at the end of there with the boomerang. Dyna muscling in and has the corner position. Running Miss Magnus. Oh, and there was a nasty little sub there with Miss Magnus going for Hex after. Whoa, Anki flying out of the corner there may not have been the best decision. Caught on the landing. Dyna playing particularly aggressive. Wants to close this round out. He does have the life lead. Oh, the Troll Crush. Unfortunately, I don't think Shiny can do too much after that. Oh, bad landing on there, yeah. Breaks in with the privilege button that can just punish from like a mile away. Dyna forced to use his burst here. Even if he wins this, and he doesn't, that was a huge resource just spent and gone down the drain. And Anki almost has full burst on his side. So yeah, things are looking not so good for Dyna. But let's see if we can pull something back here. Slowly spacing out. Actually outlasting the armor there. Baits out the Snivy, gets a hard knockdown. Dyna just does retreating. But oh, bad timed laser. Getting launched. And yeah, Anki just on top of Dyna right now. Dyna doesn't have the space once. Getting pressured all the time, losing on all these trades. Already low. It's not looking too good. He does have his burst back on deck. But oh dear. One more touch and it's gonna be over. Let's see. Oh, that was almost a Troll Crush. Oh, does that punish? I don't think so, right? Oh, it does! Okay, Anki with a slight misspacing on the boom, right? Landing right into the edge of that. This will double debuff Anki and put him into last touch territory as well. Use Magus for the extra pressure. And this is gonna be regular chip damage. Anki wanting to use the burst here. Doesn't want to spend another turn. Oh, Dyna didn't full charge it. That's unfortunate. And that is going to be the first set going to Anki. Yeah, strong showing. Dyna's definitely showing signs of life there, but Anki just playing a little bit too strong. He is a very formidable player, so It's to be expected, I suppose. I think he jumped the laser, yeah, by the looks of it. Okay, going into set 2 here. Into the training gym. Alright. 1-0. It's coming out. Doing some early pressure. Resetting into the throw. Down into the corner positioning. This is pretty bad spot for Dyna. Playing aggressive, going for full charge homing. Take some of the meter. And this is a little more to his liking, but oh, the boom rush. And just going in. There's the Dyna overheat. As expected. Sniper coming out. Pressuring, putting into the corner. Fireworks coming out. And the whiff punish. With the boomerang. Such a big range button. You can't whiff buttons anywhere in like half stage length area with when it comes to breaks in. Oh my goodness, just a walk up and throw. Dyna pressed the thing at a smog or CA there. Oh my goodness, yeah. Monkey playing aggressive, going in with another throw. Off the wall bounce. Getting the double box. With the homing. Keeping this pressure up. Oh, playing very aggressive there. That's definitely doing some mental damage. He can afford to, he's got a lot of life. Oh, just a raw launcher. Yeah, like he's feeling it now. He's really feeling it now. He's going for the throat there. Wanting to take the soul, not just the round. He's on the life, lost the life lead there because of that. But yeah, burst versus burst. See how this ends up. Oh, Anki was challenging. Yeah, I guess he's feeling himself a little bit too much there. Dyna will be taking that round. And with both bursts spent, we're going back to a more or less neutral position. Final round. And that boomerang again, showing why this matchup is so much harder to deal with for Shen than normal. Oh, just like barely on the edge of that. I'm knowing the timings. The hop over, the cord on the smog. Yeah. Not looking too good, folks. Next. Dyna caught on the forward dash. And again, just a hard call out on the smog after minimize. Well, Anki's still showing that he's got what it takes, you know? And we'll be taking that set 2-0. Alright, I think we'll be having some co-commentators joining us right now, so... Yep, I think that's Dan in the chat. You wanna hop on?
Oh, hello. I'm hearing double. 1 second.
Alright, welcome to the desk then.
I'm here. What's up? Thanks for having me, Cora. How you been?
Pretty good so far, looking forward to the tournament today.
Hell yeah, that's what we like to hear.
Yep, don't worry guys, I'm adjusting the volume. We're running this as we go. Alright, we'll keep things rolling. We're gonna go into our next set. It's gonna be from the other side of the pose. This is pose B. It's going to be Sir Banana and Enigma.
Ooh, this will be a spicy little matchup. Sir Banana coming back from the grave with the Darkrai. Potentially. A Darkrai and a Shadow Mewtwo player from the past, a legacy player, if you will.
It is in fact Darkrai.
Nice. I don't think this is a matchup we get to see all too often. Obviously, we have Tokyo Drifloon over in the New Zealand side of things, but there really aren't that many other Darkrai's I've played on our side of the fence.
I guess there's we have seen this matchup a few times in the weeklies, I guess, when Annie goes up against Tokyo Driftloon. It happened like I think 2 or 3 times at least in recent memory. And of course Tokyo Driftloon's been fighting Krupa a few times, so
That's right. We actually saw it just last week. My brain doesn't want to work. But what's working well is that Moonblast coming out from Enigma, putting Sir Banana all the way into the corner, and here comes the pressure.
just a full charge CA fighting back though, and with this corner combo just barely not killing, leaving Sir Banana at 1 HP. But our Lord and Savior Apache.
Yeah, gonna help just nullify a lot of that projectile game to get a little bit of pressure off. Playing around the Nuggets and for center stage, these two players are. Oh, but the side dash isn't gonna quite cut it there, and the side Y is gonna win it for Enigma in that first round. A little bit of rust coming out from Sir Banana, so don't worry. We'll see the adjustments, I'm sure.
Right,
How about here we see
a
a little bit of
few
StarCraft
face.
action. Big Moonblast there. And now we're just sort of playing out a full screen projectile game here. So Banana trying to find an opening with these charge 8Ys, sets up the clone. Or hard call out from Enigma with that magical leaf, expecting the jump. Early pop on the drifts.
Yeah, he's just spent his orbs there and he's being locked down in the corner by Mimikyu. Oh, the pressure's coming out.
Oh, there's the trap setups. Apache helps. Lord and Savior coming in clutch. Trying to push Enigma towards that rift, doesn't quite get the connection that he was looking for, but sets up another.
He's got 4 orbs again, but teleports back down into Magical Leaf.
Armoring through some of the projectiles, doing a little bit of meta as he goes along.
Oh, Demon Slayer gets called out.
Yeah, but the PSP was indeed high, so that's going to shift on that TA. Oh, just a big Moonblast, just do it. Knocks him straight back into duel, does Enigma.
And
he'll see the burst.
Though. Oh, I think that's gonna connect though.
You think he's blocking?
Oh, he's blocking.
Yeah, he's blocking. But there's 7 seconds left on the clock. This is a huge life deficit to come up.
And he tries to go for a tricky little cross-up grab with the rifts on the other side. But yeah, that's just gonna be how the chips roll sometimes. And he's gonna be taking first game.
Yeah, really smart awareness from Enigma, recognizing that she did have the life lead, and the grab was very much a solid option to come out, like you said, with the rifts in the back. So good recognition from Enigma. We'll see how Sir Banana adapts into this game too, heading to the volcano. If there's any support switches coming from Sir Banana's side, I don't believe so. The Apache was helping out quite a bit, but just wasn't able to find those conversions. We don't see a support change, so we're going to be rocking our Lord and Savior.
I've seen like Annie been experimenting with Mimikyu quite a bit recently. I mean, there is a support that she's used quite often, but like I think the support she uses the most is Knivey. Mimikyu very strong as well. We'll see how it turns out.
Oh, but these bad dreams are rising for Enigma. Sir Banana finds his way in that field phase, and now here comes the onslaught. Enigma with the Moonblast pushes him all the way back, and the stored power to get the shift. Nice escape from Enigma. Ooh, the cheeky little side dash from the Moonblast, and we're back into Bad Dreams Rising.
This second round already looking much better. But here comes Mimikyu.
Oh, just a big nightmare. Massive damage off of the follow-up as well, and Enigma pressing buttons at full screen. So Banana recognizes it and gets the charge 8Y to close out that round.
Yep,
a really strong comeback.
Yep, 1 round on the board now.
This is some really good movement option coming out of Sir Banana, trying to always push Enigma to the corner as much as possible with these side dashes. Never letting up the center stage. And the back X is going to connect.
Yep, it's going to be... Oh, Annie spent her stocks there, and with... Okay, support versus support. We're going to go for some close range action. The slide in, any playing aggressive against his BDR. So Banana actually popping burst here to get some pressure off.
Yeah, relieves the pressure and helps the debuffs run out just a little bit sooner with no pressure to force the options. Ooh, burst attack coming out. It's going to be blocked. No buttons pressed on Enigma's side.
Oh, went for a committed to like another rift at the wrong time. Getting shipped out here. So Banana in last touch territory.
Yeah, Enigma dealing really well with this pressure coming out from Sir Banana, almost losing minimal life in the process, and the 2x is going to catch the jump down with the dash.
What a call on the teleport.
Yeah, good stuff. Okay, so Enigma's sitting pretty with this full meter here, can pop burst anytime she so desires. You might see an aggressive one come out.
She's doing a pretty good job so far, just pushing Silver Banana into the corner here, even without using it. And yeah, we're in pretty dangerous territory here with the troll. Healing guards, high grab damage, 11 HP left on the side of Silver Banana. And with the clash.
The clash is saving Sir Banana just ever so slightly from the perfect. Good stuff from Enigma, GG's. What a turnaround from that first round from Enigma's side.
Yeah, we're seeing already some early stuff that's from the players that we don't see very often. It's always nice to see it. But yeah, since this
and that was
is...
a winner's side bracket, so we should be seeing a little bit more Sir Banana, hopefully.
Yep, hopefully. Right? Yep, right now we've got 2 pools and there's quite a lot of games ongoing at the same time. So we're going to go to a short break here. I'm going to grab more replays, maybe adjust the audio a little bit. So yeah, don't go anywhere, we'll be right back.
Whoa, hello. Oh, we are back? I think we are back, folks.
I think so. I'm going to assume so with what's on screen at the moment. Hello, everyone. I'm here.
James is here.
I've arrived.
What's been happening, James?
Nothing much. Honestly, all day I've been looking forward to just watching these games. And I was even saying earlier to about a certain player that we just saw, and I was so excited that I actually had to watch it on another stream because I couldn't wait. Sir Bernardo making a turn has made this tournament for me, and it's only going to get better as we get further in.
Oh yeah, that's what we like to hear.
Yeah, always a great view, but obviously Enigma taking that one in a very close set. But I'm looking forward to more exciting and fun sets ahead. Who do we have next?
That is a very good question. I believe we might have something coming from the Pool B side of the tournament. Once again, just to reiterate, we are trying something a little bit newer here. We're trying to break up the pools a little bit. We'll break up the bracket, I should say, into pools, so we don't get to see the same couple of players playing against each other early on. Santa versus Enigma, Iceburgy versus Enigma, Enigma versus Enigma.
Santa versus Bergie. Yeah. Ooh. I like this one. So one of Thailand's best players versus one of Singapore's best players. A Braxton versus Decidueye. Two very strong characters. I'm not too sure on how the matchup goes, and I actually don't even know the history between these players when it comes to them playing. I think I know of like, I can only think of one game which might have been a weekly, which I think Unki might have won, but either way, I'm very much looking forward to this. Unki is always a really good player to watch.
Absolutely. Definitely, we don't get to see too many, higher quality break-ins over on our side of the woods, as it were. Most of the people who try and play the character just sort of meme about. It is also, like you said, a matchup that I'm not really aware of in terms of who has advantage. But it is definitely interesting because you've got Braxton, which is very much a support-focused character. Sort of the meme that we have in the community is you don't play Braxton, you play the support. And then you have Decidueye, which has the ability to lock their opponent out of the support.
Yeah. It's a really interesting dynamic between these two. That's sort of like specific game design part of these characters. You have a character who is all about the support, and then that one character that has the only character in the game to have this sort of debuff. It's a very interesting dynamic, and we're gonna get straight into it. And we see Do just lunging straight on in just to start that pressure straight away.
Yeah, doing showing no fear whatsoever, just trying to apply the pressure and scare Unki as much as they possibly can here. Unki not flinching at all whatsoever, in fact going into an offensive stance of their own, gets a shift in a double sunny day.
That was a very clean 8Y from Unki, able to shift from there as well. We're back into field phase. Unki still applying this pressure, and Do yet to there we go, right as I say it, Do getting some good damage in. Now we're back into duel phase.
Yeah, dude, just throwing out a bunch of buttons, maybe trying to build a little bit of meter. I'm not sure if you can build meter off of that 4Y there, but gets the tick throw off of the 2Y regardless, and there's the support debuff coming into play. It doesn't really matter because the EV was already called EV, actually. A very interesting pick for a character that already has an attack buff installed.
Yeah, and I was going to mention before, the patchy choice from Do is really, really good versus Braxton here. It's always interesting to see whether you want Patchy to nullify that field phase more, or do you want Whimsicott that's probably a little bit better than dual phase. But anyways, we see Do just wanting to close out this round just to ensure that there is nothing that Unki can do, and Unki's going to burst, but I think that Do has this round here, unless there's not really much, yeah.
Do going to win it with the timeout. There also might be a Magikarp support pick, just trying to relieve some of that pressure. Obviously, we do see the Pacha here because the cheer skill maybe not coming into play off of that timeout, I should say.
Yeah, so Do having to have that Patchy sit on the warm the bench a little bit. Meanwhile, Braxton is going to get that Eevee very soon. And even though, yeah, we have the installed attack buff, I suppose stacking it up just makes Breakson all the more scary here. So Dew has to work his way around that. Although here we go, a very clean combo from Dew. Just a nice little wait out. Going to miss the last Hunting Hawk. Don't know if it was intentional or not, just for PSP's sake, but going to shift regardless. And that was a really good dual phase to do.
Yeah, lots of pressure, but Unki not showing signs of fear whatsoever, going for the immediate CAO and wake up, gets the shift and pushes Dew all the way to the corner in this dual phase. And it's an excellent grab on the dash forward from Unki there.
Yeah, Unki has been really good with these reactions. That was a fantastic sea blue grab sort of instance, and there we go, the boomerang going to just. Oh no, that's the round. We still have. I thought Unki actually took the first one there. Here we go, going into the final round. That Patchy straight out. There goes the dual phase. I don't know what that grab was for.
Yeah, unfortunately, Pachi is not going to delete Boomerang there, and that was really solid stage control coming out from Unki as well, denying that massive nugget coming out from the field phase on the round start. And here comes the momentum on Unki's side. The tick throw goes for the Ooh. Maybe a little bit of a style, potentially? Some weird style with the support choice?
Maybe there is also a sort of more niche use for it where you get 4x and it's only -2, I believe, with Eevee. Though we haven't really seen much of that 4x, but it doesn't really matter. That's a game to Unki. That was a really clean game from Unki that time. It was just that damage, that attack buff just stacked up, and Dew really just couldn't get a finger in there, and just over before it really began. I was on a completely different thought, and there goes the game past my head.
Yeah, Dew trying to go a little bit Unga, but unfortunately Unki went the Bunga route, and it was just a bit too much for Dew to handle. We might see a bit of a slower pace game coming out from Dew here. The fast pace, high rush down, high octane wasn't really working out for him. So there could be some adaptation coming out from Dew here. We'll see if there's a different support pick coming out from Unki here on the breaks, and no, we're still going to be rocking the Eevee.
Still an Eevee. I mean, it worked out for the first time, so there's not way too much reason to switch, but yeah, we're going to see, just have to see Dew kind of slow down the pace, which Decidueye definitely can do with the soaring stall antics, but Breakson definitely has far reach, so it's a bit of a scary scenario regardless of where the Decidueye sits. That's a really good Hunting Hawk. That would have gone over that 4x had it gone through as well. That was a really dominant dual phase from Dew, actually. That was just winning interaction over winning interaction. Here's the Patchy. What's going to happen? Dew's going to win the field phase.
Yeah, the game of chicken was played on the CAs and Dew won in that exchange, and you did see in that first duel phase when Dew wasn't feeling comfortable in the CQC, just decided to back up and try and play a little bit of a whiff punish game with that Fury attack.
Now, okay, that's just going to do it, but I was going to say that the Frenzy plant was really smart there. That was because it was a reaction to the blue and just to stuff out the counter, despite the second hit actually already doing it. Didn't really matter, but still a really smart play from Dew and worth mentioning, because that sort of stuff is just class.
Yeah, dude, definitely a seasoned Decidueye at this point. Definitely one of the top contenders for this tournament. Could potentially take it. Got to win this losers round though.
Dew doing really well in the last one. I believe, or it might have been the first one. Regardless, yeah, he's definitely a threat in this tournament. Unki is as well, and Dew definitely knows this going into this game, having to play around this absolute monster of a character. But here we go, the burst going to be a major response. And a burst response just to keep Dew in the corner, pressing buttons. This is going to be massive damage. And the attack buff as well.
Yeah, the flamethrower doing so much damage against the wall. Dew opting to call out the burst attack just to relieve some of the pressure here. The Apache call to delete those JY projectiles. Tries to go on the... This Fury attack's going to get caught. That's going to be the round.
Oh, we saw the ribbon thing where like the last hit of Breakson's burst attack prior to animation puts him in the ribbon, but not the animation. But that was a fantastic backdash from Opie. That was just really well done. The backdash to burst is what I love.
Ooh, solid reactions coming out from Unki. Went for the 2Y, saw the blue armor, and immediately went for the block. No follow-up. Dude's applying so much pressure in the corner here, though.
Good knowledge. Ooh. Good knowledge check from Dude using that second soaring stance move where Decidueye just falls. That was a quick round, okay. Decidueye just falls after using the second Y in soaring stance. And then Dude's just like, yeah, I know I'm plus here. I'm just gonna keep going. Using the projectile to get rid of that back X that Unki used just to take the field phase. And lo and behold, Dude in a very quick read reaction just took the entire round before my very eyes, before my first thought was even done. Final rounds in these in this matchup has been really, really quick, but now we're on the final game. It is 1-1 between these two absolutely monstrous players. I'm very excited to see who wins this here. This is a really good set so far.
Yeah, it's also really interesting because Unki's one of those players that you don't really see play all that too often, you know, for whatever reasons that may be. But when they do show up, they put on quite a bit of a performance, and they're definitely a menace, and Dude's definitely holding his own here.
Both players being absolutely great in their movement. Two characters definitely capable of just like shimmying around. They definitely have that at least standard to absolutely great movement in Decidueye's case. Oh, that hunting hawk would have gone over, but even then, Unki, like with the knowledge to CADC into the CA again, because the hunting hawk would have gone over. Nice frenzy plant.
Yep, the DP gonna save Dude on that exchange, gets the corner swap. Oh, but Unki's still pressing buttons. The 8X is gonna cause the shift off of the flame charge. Here comes a Chico.
That actually did so much as well, so that's really good momentum for Unki, and even that one, Unki's keeping this pressure, like this mild pressure up, and Dude just needs to get these numbers going, but there we go. Finally, the wall splat's actually going to help out there. Just for another setup. That is the first acrobatics of this set. Hunting Hawk, this could be it. Oh, almost.
PSP, it's going to put Unki at 1 HP in a dream here, but the EV is almost up. 13 seconds left on the clock. Unki's got to find the time to call it. It's not going to happen.
It's a really nice mix up there if you either go straight over or you just don't do anything, because like you either try and CA and then mess up not punishing when they don't do anything, or try and homing and get punished when they JX. So Dude's really taking advantage. Just these aerial 50-50s that Decidueye is absolutely fantastic at.
And Dude's definitely feeling the momentum swing in their favor. Look at the support pick, James Abel. We've got the magic.
Oh, the magic hub. Very interesting switch here. Actually pretty effective too. And here goes the burst as well. Just instant dash up. Yeah, instant dash up twice. Dude knows he is in advantage here.
Yeah, that magic up was able to win Dude the first field phase, but that's going to be a massive whiff punish on that grab. That might have been an instant JY.
I think it might have been an intentional grab. I love the attempt, knowing that Decidueye has a ridiculous grab range, and it almost worked too, but yeah, especially with the Eevee there, like, that was doing so much, and Unki has got all this momentum back, but that grab missing.
Oh, the Jack is going to connect. Oh no, it's not going to convert into a... Tries to go for a cheeky reset, it's not going to work out. Oh, the wake up DP.
Dude is fighting this order. Oh no! The magic harp just not able to unfortunately can't nullify damage. That doing just enough to be able to take that round, therefore making magic harp just unfortunately just useless there and in that case. But we have the Patchy back out, Patchy the old faithful. This is just a bit of a it's a very frantic game at the moment. Both players just must be. I don't even know how they clashed. There we go, Patchy stopping any projectiles coming in. I don't believe Gregson has up. Alright, no, I'm wrong. There's the laser.
Almost all flame charge here. This is going to be a big conversion coming out from Dude. Gets the aerobatics to get the wall splat. No PSP reset reduction.
Oh, this is still fantastic. Unfortunately, it's shielded, so PSP's not reset. Oh, that was close, but Dude. Thankfully, Decidueye leaning back on that CA. Oh, that could have been very close.
This is a very scary situation for Dude, though. He's You're nearly there. It's almost.
This is really unfortunate. Oh no, that's it. I saw a grab. Oh no, I saw a jump. I was gonna say, this is really unfortunate for Unki. Just no meter. Needed to win that field phase, but dude just absolutely on top of everything, and that's going to take it. Dude winning a very, very close set and a very exciting set between two fantastic Southeast Asian players. Dude takes it 2-1 in against. I would say Unki is definitely a veteran player. And, I mean, Du's been around for ages, but Du's improvement over time has been absolutely phenomenal. Monstrous for that matter. And we got to see it full display here. Two of the best players in Southeast Asia. And, yeah, Du coming out on top. Fantastic work from both of them.
Yeah, always a pleasure to see Du perform. Definitely not feeling the commentator, wash-up scenario, like archetype. Du's definitely got what it takes to take this entire thing.
The commentator wash-up archetype, like a certain two commentators here today.
Hey, what? Wait, have we got Chef on commentary duties at some point? What's going on here?
Yo, Chef's on commentary at some point? Oh man, forget what I said.
Jeez.
Forget what I said.
Shout out to Chef. We love you, Chef.
Yeah. Next up, I think I saw Bergie serve banana. All right.
Yeah.
Dan, I'm gonna say this. When I knew this game was coming up today, I'm so excited for this one. It's obviously a Serbanana game. Everyone knows I love watching Serbanana play. But Bergie also is just one of the funnest players to watch in Australia. Like, such a slippery player versus such a very hardcore, like, down to the basics, extremely down to the basics, extreme game smart Serbanana. This is going to be a very exciting game, and I'm going to be in the background just fangirling over these two, essentially.
This is essentially fundamentals versus movement combos. All the shitness that the FGCs are known for. That's what Bergie is. And we're seeing it here with this Gengar. Lots of mix-ups, lots of frame traps coming out with these sludge bombs and these instant JYs.
There we go. So Banana just trying to keep that little bit of space between the two. Just keeping that little bit of safety. That Astonish is going to hit. Is he going to get the full combo? He is. Nice job from Bergie.
Yeah, they're going to drop them today.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, such a potent player. Both these players are definitely in the running to, like, win this entire thing. And I think both players also know this, for that matter. And Bergie absolutely bringing it today.
Also, Banana trying to check Bergie's toes with a 2Y. Bergie going over with a 6Y of his own. Oh, this is going to connect. Oh, it doesn't.
Oh, no. The 4Y just... The 4YY not coming out would have gone into the net, too. That's a really good Astonish from Bergie. And that is the first round.
Yep, good stuff from Bergie. Not dropping a single combo there and just applying the schmixerization, as he likes to call it.
Good space. And setting up the corner, that's... Oh, that's so cool! Oh.
I was about to say, this would have been the sick... This is like... That's my favorite combo in the game.
Yeah. Any field phase combo for me is, like, so cool. But it's so cool seeing that Serbanana, even after all this time, still has these insane fundamentals and remembers the combos. He unfortunately dropped it then, but he went for it. He was confident enough, and we might even see it later on, hopefully.
Yeah, Serbanana still definitely trying to warm up here in this first game on the loser side of Pools B. Ooh, Spencer Orbs there.
Letting go of shield just a little bit too early. Thankfully, the PSP actually on Serbanana's side there. Sitting around the rift, really smart from Jason.
Yeah, nice Bergie not pressuring forward too much, just using those Astonishers to find his opening, gets a shift.
Oh, that's cleared. Oh no! Serbanana nearly on meter. He needs to get this slither, and that's unfortunate. Yeah, the J2X, the Mega Gengar J2X is so plus. And it's definitely a case where Serbanana might not exactly know. Serbanana has a little bit of experience playing Gengar himself, It wasn't a very long period, but he does have time with Gengar. But having Bergie's type of play, having it just being Bergie in his entirety. It's probably there's a few situations here that I can imagine Serbanana doesn't exactly know, but his strong and solid fundamentals definitely can hold him up here. Bergie smashing through it with these unpredictable Bergie moments here.
Yeah, unfortunately, I wasn't paying too much attention to the meter in the last round, but we didn't really see the Mega Gengar until the final round in that first set. So doing a really good job trying to deny the meter as much as possible, whether that's through winning the field phase or just denying the nuggets. And
Something I'm only noticing now, both players using Mimikyu, which is really interesting because I was having a short conversation with him talking about how like potent Mimikyu is with Darkrai and in general for that matter. So yeah, really good choice from the both of them. And on Darkrai, such a strong character.
Yes, it's a just frame on the 4YY combo, sets up the net with the Mimikyu core coming out on the Bergie side. Oh, I tried to go for a charge 4X, does Serbanana, it's not going to catch though. Or the Shadow Punch for a shift.
Ooh, nice Astonish, that hitting the teleport, and yeah, thought the grab was coming.
Yeah, definitely a mix-up situation coming from Iceburgy's side. Playing good mind games.
Match point here from Iceburgy, but oh, there we go, the movement from Serbanana. Wouldn't expect less, I said it earlier. But yeah, now into Bad Dreams Rising. This is where this matchup can be really difficult for Gengar, just because the riffs, and not really able to permeate anything, but just straight out of it. And there's the hypnosis into the grab. Not even just sticking to the dual phase. We're going straight back to field phase, and good grab crush there.
Yeah, Bergie trying to go for that Oki on the homing one with the grab. It's not going to work on Serbanana. Unfortunately, dropping the combo there, but still manages to stay alive. Ooh. It's a big Dark Pulse that's going to go into Bad Dreams Rising. Got to watch out for these risks, Bergie. Oh, the Sludge Bomb's going to save him there. The Armor Frames. Oh, permeates away from the Charge 4X. Bergie's on a roll. That's a shift. No more BDR.
I know Serbanana loves that button, but in this matchup specifically, I would say the regular one is better, though. That's a fantastic...
That's a fat button if I ever saw one. Into the Eclipse.
This won't kill, I don't think, but this is so close. 19 HP. He just needs one more hit of anything here.
Oh, yep, and there we go. Serbanana's just going to
stall it out. Smart play. And there we go, the back X.
That's scenario for Serbanana there, because now we have the cheer skill on deck for Serbanana.
Yes, and he gets, I think that's 30% meter there. So
yeah, would be whimsical, I would say.
Yeah, but Bergie knowing that meter is so important to Serbanana at the moment. Just grabbing straight away. Going straight in. I think Serbanana's caught on to that plan, and then Bergie's like, yeah, I know he's caught on to that plan, so there we go. The CA going to crit. Unfortunately not getting the last hit. The grab whipping.
Yeah, missing the just frame on that last hit of the 4Y string. And here comes Gengar, goes for the reset on the PSP. And there it is. Just a cheeky little pseudo-unblockable on the Mimikyu. Gonna whip Bergie there.
That's a very, very tough situation to be in there, especially with the floaty jump of Darkrai. He can teleport backwards, but not get much out of it. But fantastic play from the both of them. That's a lot of scenarios that Serbanana would be very confused at. It's Gengar in general. But that was a fantastic set. And Bergie coming out strong as ever, as he always does. But that, I believe, is Serbanana's second... Is this the...
This was loser's side.
Yeah, so unfortunately that's Serbanana's run. Bergie will continue on. But yeah, what a great game to watch. And both players are always so good to watch. And it's all in good fun together, obviously. They're actually both in a call right now in Church of Pachyrisi. So, yeah.
So yeah, GG's to both players. Folks, we're going to go to a quick short break. But stay tuned. We'll have more games for you coming soon. Stay safe.
Yes,
Thank you very much. Get hydrated.
Stay right where you are and get hydrated. Go get a drink first. question on that case. Who is Antoinette? In math, my solution. In history, my queen. In art, my canvas. In science, my oxygen. In geography, my world. And we are back with Prankster's Playground 3. I'm actually not too sure who is the next game, so this is...
That was just such a beautiful rendition of what absolute state of Pokken OC is.
we were just talking about like all these things about Antoinette being sent through. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna read one as soon as this comes back. Make that your new I will, Cooper. Oh, SharKpaw Enigma.
SharKpaw Enigma, unfortunately, it will be sullied by Teletown. Can I get some what faces in the chat for Teletown, please?
Yeah, I'm not looking at that. You can commentate this one. I'm looking at the back of my hand. But SharKpaw obviously such a potent player here. The winner of the last Prankster's Playground versus Enigma, one of the strongest players in Singapore. This is two extremely strong players. I actually don't think I've seen these two play much, but I know they have played a lot, so just let me see how it goes. Because yeah, I have no personal experience on watching this though. That's a good Sand Tomb.
Yeah, SharKpaw's definitely working on those Sand Tomb confirms and even getting that 5-way 2-way cancel into instant drill. Getting very consistent with it as well on this Garchomp. A bevy of characters at their disposal as well.
That's true, yeah. SharKpaw has that Suicune Pikachu in the background. And Enigma has that Libre Mewtwo and even apparently a Shadow Mewtwo as well in the back. So there are a lot to go around here. And this is going to do a decent amount. The Mimikyu going to scale it down.
Yep. Both players are around a one-touch situation now. Ooh, just ticking ever so
So unfortunate, and that's so unfortunate. That that one tick of Umbreon could have made a buffer, which was Dig, and then Enigma punished it. And yeah, then SharKpaw unfortunately losing that first one to the grab. Enigma on the first round, but SharKpaw taking that first field phase, running into this one with full momentum.
Ooh. Enigma armoring through that 4-wire. SharKpaw trying to go with a follow-up on the instant JX. It's not going to work out there, but does get a nice conversion for his troubles. Keeps Enigma in the corner, going for the jump over. Beautiful damage. Pocket sand.
That was a really meaty pocket sand, and Enigma just wanting to close this out. Though SharKpaw has the same idea. I love when I see those two 4-Ys in a row. I only knew that was a thing a few days ago. Actually, it's so fun to see.
Oh, Enigma trying to call out some type of movement option coming from SharKpaw. It's not going to bite, but oh, that's a really big Sand Tomb. It's in. You're going to get the follow-up. Takes her all the way to the corner. Tries to go for another one.
That's also going to drain a lot of meter. SharKpaw really quick with these CRC cancels. This is also going to do a lot. He's just going to burst. Oh no, that's actually probably more damage anyway. Because the wall splat damage and keeping her in the corner, but Enigma just with a defensive grab. We're back into field phase.
Yeah, but Enigma is now sitting in that rage, so there's a lot of damage potential coming out. The double forward wide for the shift. Sets up the future sight, goes for a burst to Claire. Ooh, manages to get a little bit of damage as well from the future sight. Oh, but SharKpaw pressing his advantage.
Unfortunately, not getting that full combo there. That Mimikyu is going to unfortunately be a massive disruption to this burst. Gutable actually might have to... Oh no, okay, that's still going to kill, and there you go. Enigma taking game 1. I had too little faith in the Mega Gutable.
That neutral Y into the forward Y does so much damage, especially when it's a Mega Gardevoir doing it as well.
Because 2 neutral Ys and in general just stronger damage. Although she was in rage, but then again so was SharKpaw. So yeah, worked out in the end anyway. Enigma taking that first game. And gonna be going to Diggersby land for our second game. SharKpaw has a little bit to learn here.
Diggersby though?
Diggersby though? Yeah, shout outs to the new ground normal type Ursaluna.
Yo.
Here we go. Game 2, round 1.
Yep, so both players deciding to go away from the center of the stage, try and shorten that dual phase screen just ever so slightly. SharKpaw armoring through all these projectiles though, nice patient play. Tries to go in with the running stance, not going to bite. Oh, but that's a lot. That's a big bite there with the Sand Tomb. Gets the crit of the Seer.
These Sand Tombs have been absolutely fantastic today. SharKpaw's been landing a lot of them, almost another one, but yeah, Enigma absolutely ready for that one. Just a lot of, I've seen a lot of crit and like multi-hit Sand Tombs, so where Garchomp does the 2 steps. But yeah, SharKpaw really going in with those Sand Tombs today, and even there, going in with the 5x, but Enigma ready for it.
Yeah, that 5x gets hit by the Dazzling Gleam. Oh, the Mimikyu to cover the dig. That's a nice bit of chip coming out from SharKpaw's side. Oh, but caught pressing buttons. Enigma opting to go for the reset on the field phase here.
We know Enigma loves her field phase, and there we go, the light. Actually, no, I didn't actually see if that was a light or if that just straight up didn't come out in time, but we saw the arm. But
I'm paying attention to the HP, but I want to say it's a light until the last hit.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. But Enigma taking that second game there, that second round, right? First round of the second game, and now SharKpaw left on his final footing here. Enigma on the match point, but
yeah, the Mimikyu into the Sand Tomb. Another one of those Mimikyu grab unblockable pseudo setups.
Yeah, SharKpaw ripping into this round. However, there is a massive life deficit here, and that's a little bit too younger.
Yeah, maybe try to time it a little bit with the Future Sight, so if it didn't connect, the Future Sight would have hit it out. Enigma was in a one-touch situation, like we saw there with the homing, just closing it out for SharKpaw, but I don't know, maybe also just trying to catch a button coming out from Enigma.
Yeah, probably the latter with just how little Enigma had health there, and even then it was just the one homing to close it out. And nice PS from SharKpaw. This is going to be a very nice bit of damage. SharKpaw a little bit on the back foot still here. Enigma definitely in a match point range here, and losing meter, that's actually really important here for Enigma.
There's also no crit available as well, so if that Sand Tomb were to try and get a hit on a counter, it's not going to go into the follow-up animation.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, it's a big 5x. You'll love to see that button. Goes for the
still opting for it despite not working twice. Third time's the charm. Did I see a button?
I thought I saw a button too. And the SharKpaw holding the block maybe went for a homing and got the cancel in just in time. Gets the corner. Oh, this is huge damage, James.
That's very. It did drop, but that's not SharKpaw's fault. That was a really, really good combo. Oh no, wait. So that was a pretty big misplay there, because when you're in burst, shield breaks don't take away meter, and regardless, the burst was used up and everything. But yeah, letting go. Probably, I would imagine it's habitual. Everyone has to make that last minute decision. Do I use health and keep meter, or vice versa? But unfortunately, yeah, in a situation where you're that low on health, it's going to be a bit of a rough decision to spend your health there. And SharKpaw is going to take that second round pretty cleanly there, but Enigma definitely capable especially after their first game. There is a lot at stake here for I don't know how high they go after this game, if it's like winners finals yet, but it's such a big tournament. But once again, similar to the Bergie and Sir Banana one, both these players have such a big chance of winning, so this is such a big game.
Yeah, and SharKpaw definitely not wanting to drop into the losers this early on here, applying the pressure, but Enigma finds a way out of it in the field phase, shifting into the duel in her favor. The projectile game is strong. Future Sights and building the Carmine stacks as well. Oh, but SharKpaw finds his way in with the Dragon Claw, takes it to the corner. Oh, but the drop! Probably tried to go for a Sand Tomb combo, but picks up the Mimikyu.
Doesn't matter, the Mimikyu's going to help out there, and SharKpaw now the one on the match point. No one with meter, but Enigma with a very important Umbreon. Oh, well, now Enigma has meter, but the Umbreon could be important here. SharKpaw now sitting on meter as well. Nice backdash from Enigma, just able to get out just that little bit of damage. And these good 8Ys actually coming in used very well this entire set.
And this is a really strong position for Enigma. The shift from the Dazzling Gleam gonna somewhat save SharKpaw in that scary situation. Not really finding a way in. The Pizza Cutter's gonna miss the forward wise.
A lot of weird interactions there, but a lot of shimmying, digging through things. There was a really interesting.
SharKpaw, you mad lad, trying to go for the reset of the Sand Tomb. But Enigma was ready with the Umbreon Call. And that applies the crit debuff as well. Ooh, does this connect? I think it does.
Oh no!
SharKpaw is safe. The running stance not failing.
Ooh, I think that might be it. Yeah. Oh my.
Yeah, that's huge damage.
That did so much.
As Bergy said, big damage.
That first hit did 70.
Yes, it's big damage, huge damage.
That's a shark for you. That's also a GG. That's SharKpaw coming back from a game behind to win that set. That was really well done from SharKpaw. Very, very quick adaptation. Enigma, unfortunately, unable to adapt quick enough for just the absolute train that SharKpaw just ran into that game for the final game of that set. That was that was just a lot. I'm still not over that damage. Like, if that was the entire thing, it would have had to scale back pretty quickly. That was, yeah. There's just a lot of damage output there, and Enigma definitely did really well there. There was a lot of really placed 8Ys I was saying earlier. Because usually
those instant JXs release.
Yeah, and even just waiting for SharKpaw to land, but we'll have to see more use of 8Y because we're going to see a very flyy fellow. Iceburgy's Gengar is returning. This is on loser's side. You would think this would be near like top 3, but we are on loser's side. Not even
this is a grands match. and weeklies in certain situations, this is what a grand finals would look like, and it's going to be a losers. So whoever loses this is out. It's going to be Bergy versus Enigma.
We have the arguable best in Australia versus the arguable best in Singapore. This is down here. This is really just a testament to how stacked Prankster's playground can be. It's just absolute talent everywhere, and these two players obviously are no exception.
Yeah, I was about to say Enigma was working on a perfect there, but Bergy's going to shut that shit down almost immediately. Goes for the Oki on the homing, commits to the homing one, no grab set.
Yeah, unfortunately the slow dash giving Enigma enough time just to get that hit in there. And taking that first round, a very nice momentum starter, and she's sitting on meter as well. This is really important. She's using Snivy too, good choice for a Gengar.
Yeah, trying to back up, trying to find the opportunities where she can punish Bergy's Permeates. Bergy finds his way in with the 5X, but it's not going to matter that much because Enigma's taken back her advantage. The Mimikyu call to alleviate some of that pressure. Oh, but Bergy caught pressing the buttons ever so aggressively with that CA.
Yeah, and that was a really good CA just to separate. We were talking about that earlier. I was in the call. I was saying before, I was in the call. Snivy is really good. And it was even this matchup. Snivy is really good, and there's just a case where when you don't get hit by the last hit of Snivy, but you get hit by a hit prior, you are left in so much stun, and it has near no scaling. So Enigma able to take advantage of that situation where Bergy gets unfortunately clipped by Leaf Tornado. And Enigma's alright. It's just, alright, here's a fully charged arrow. Boom. That's game 1.
Yeah, Bergy sort of not really showing the Gengar that he's known for in that matchup. And this is where the mind games come in. These two play each other so often, so you're going to see a lot of unconventional options come out. And matches can swing that way.
Yeah, like there's always these really small intricacies that the highlight, I would say the highlight 3 players of Australian weeklies are like obviously Enigma, Bergy, and plus Santa. So there's so much going on. This player did this in this tournament, so they might do it again. But they know this, and there's so much going through their mind, as well as in general just the matchup. There is a lot going on here that we don't see at a surface level, so it's so interesting to see these two players just get to play yet again, despite, the tournament not really wanting it to be that way, but here we are.
And Bergie trying to make the comeback here in this first round of game 2. Enigma calling the burst on the Mimikyu call. The Umbreon going to catch. Bergie trying to permeate through all of it. Oh, does this connect?
That hits. I think that hits, yep.
The Fairy Canvas is going to close out this round for Enigma.
That was a fantastic placed burst. That was a really well placed burst. Yeah, the permeate obviously not able to get through that one.
Yeah. Feeling himself just a little bit too much with those permeates. Bergie maybe perhaps needs to slow it down a little bit, trying whiff punish, as it were.
Yeah, against a Mega Guard, especially keeping in the face of a Mega Guard, dashing in. It's called dashing in. But here we go, he's keeping her in the corner. This is where Bergie's game plan just starts to evolve and where it just gets more scary and scary. He doesn't opt for the wall spike, but does, even though he takes a hit, very smart to keep Enigma in the corner. And there we go. That's a really, really strong dual face to Bergie. Unfortunately,
Tries to go for a max range hypnosis, just misses it. That would have been a crit as well. Very fortunate for Enigma, but now she's almost down to a one-touch situation. Oh, Bergie permeates through.
Oh no, it didn't even combo.
He went. I feel like that was almost intentional, because can't you do just a 2x to finish it there? The 2x.
Yeah. But I mean, if he's gonna do that, okay, that's just making the game scarier. But yeah, regardless, it closes it out. Enigma core pressing buttons though. Well placed Umbreon. Go and get a little bit of meter going away from our Bergie. Bergie going back to Curse to get it back there. Though this is good damage. This is going to be really good damage. Does the full conversion and the future sight set up with the Thermo.
Yeah, but Bergie's going to burst immediately. Doesn't want to lose that meter in the field phase. And back.
Enigma's on 540, but this is very well even. Yep. So this could be the momentum starter. Enigma's burst attack is gone.
Ooh, pressing buttons. She's afraid of the burst attack and the grab as well.
There we go. A CA that's really brave against a Gengar. A Mega Gengar.
James, 3 interactions. Ooh. Bergie tried to go move the JX and the Mega Gengar. Oh, the Mimikyu. That's going to put a lot of pressure plus frames. Oh, Enigma tries to slide into the defense. Manages to stop.
This is doing a lot. This might... Oh, almost.
Almost. Oh, it's one section, 13 seconds left on the
Oh no! Enigma just getting a little too antsy and unfortunately going for the grab when Bergie's just like, I'm JXing you. I don't know what you're doing, but I'm gonna fly.
And that's...
Bergie takes that.
That's another situation, yeah, right? Because, like, it looked like a grab, but could it have been an instant JY as well?
Maybe, yeah. Up
Yeah,
close,
like,
up close in neutral though. I don't know. I mean, it is Bergie. I can't really like dismiss it because it is Bergie.
Yeah.
But oh wait, hang on. No, I'm thinking another way around. Yeah, it could be with but I think that is unsafe. So but anyway, yeah, it went Bergie's favor, and we're now on 1-1. This is a very close set. Enigma just wanting to wall Bergie out. This is a dangerous Gengar. I think the meter game is really important here, and Enigma's even just 30% there is so important to have. And Bergie obviously knows this.
Yeah, Bergie's taking a little bit of that 30% just off the top. Or goes for the dive kick. The Scoobies. Oh, dive kick, baiting out the back wide there. No anti-air for you, my good fellow.
Yeah, the JX actually going below the back wire. That was really interesting, but...
Oh, Enigma caught pressing buttons on the after to the fact off of the 6X. The Shadow Punch is going to connect, and that's a huge amount of damage. Oh, and there it is.
Yeah, that meter game is really important. Bergie just denying as much meter as possible. Round 2, he has burst. There we go. Enigma does have Umbreon, so there is counterplay here, but ooh, Bergie seeing that Psyshock straight away, and even more meter is going away, and that's a lot in field base. Yeah, Enigma on the back foot here. The Umbreon is so important to have here because Bergie's win con here is essentially keeping meter. If he wins this round, he keeps meter. Well, he wins. If he loses this round, he's got meter. And there's the Umbreon. Unfortunately, the shield.
Oh, but Enigma did pick up the nuggets to build the last little bit of meter, but it's going to be with that grab.
There goes the meter again.
Both players sitting at 50% HP, or Bergie puts himself in the corner. Enigma backs out, but doesn't feel the momentum on her side quite yet. It's back to the center of the stage. Oh, the Mimikyu call. Oh, but there we go. There she goes. She's just going to call the burst immediately, but this is a really scary situation.
Good reaction.
This won't do that much damage because of the double debuffs, but you know what? Might as well spend it while you have it, right?
Yeah, I mean, cashing out's just fine, man. It's not like Enigma's not wanting to be into it. Yeah, it was still pretty good. And Enigma won the field phase straight away, for that matter. And these debuffs are gone, and even if she just walls Bergie out for 18 more seconds, definitely doable.
Like he's got that shield is looking mighty red. Oh, manages to connect with the Astonish. Oh, backs up.
Oh no, that's it.
That's gonna be.
That's
Bergie
game.
taking it 2-1. Yep. Managing to
was-
get a little bit of shimmies going on at the end there, and just doing a little bit of footsies. Gets the wall confirmed and finishes off his food.
There was a lot going on in that game. There was, as I was saying, there were clearly more levels to what the surface level shows. These two players know each other so well, and even at the end there, like, Bergie's constant grabs, but then there's the situation, it's like, oh, I know he wants to steal meter, but he probably knows that. And he probably knows that I know that. What's he gonna do? He'll still grab me.
You know what this is, right? This is that one scene from the Sonic movie. You might know everything I'm gonna do, but that's not going to help you because I know everything you're going to do. Strange, isn't it?
Yeah, it's so good to see these two play, and that's Enigma out of the tournament.
Yeah.
That's such a strong player out. Like as I was saying, it's such a stacked tournament that before top 3, you have seen Bergie and Enigma face. We've seen Sir Banana and Bergie face even before that. This is such a stacked tournament, and we've got, I believe, SharKpaw sitting fancy in winners bracket still. So I can't remember who the other end is, but I'm excited for whatever the next game is.
So it looks like we're going to be going to a short break real quick, and then I believe we'll be starting top 8 soon.
Oh, nice. All good. Well, everyone, we are going to have our break. Karo, I believe, will be getting more replays, and yeah, we'll have the start of top 8 for this Pranksters Playground 3. We've returned.
We've returned. Hello. Welcome back, everybody, to Prankster's Playground 3. I hope you've all been enjoying these lovely games.
These have been some really good games. I've seen some players that some veteran players which are always good fun to watch. Dyna, Sir Banana, Unki. It's just been all in all a great tournament so far, and we're going to get into one of the big ones, one of the big tournaments here, the current official #1 in Australia versus the previous Prankster's Playground winner, the PP2 winner, SharKpaw. So this one's a big one, and it's going to be the Garchomp versus the Sceptile. A matchup that Ant knows a little bit because of our resident Bergie when he wants to play the Shark, but yeah, this is going to be a very interesting game to see how Antwerp goes. Antwerp obviously not doing too bad in his own tournaments, but he's never actually he's made, I think, 5th at best, and he wants to make that full-on breakthrough. And I feel it coming soon. So this could be the game.
Yeah, and this is very much a strong start to that goal. Antwerp with a massive life lead, deciding to run the Togekiss against his Garchomp. Maybe wanting the extra movement speed just to run away from that running stance. Oh, but this is insane frame traps and pressure coming out from Antwerp here. Catches SharKpaw with the Leaf Blade and gets the grab for his troubles. That's going to close the round. Really strong start from Antwerp.
That actually did it, yeah. That was a really strong round from Antwerp to start off, and that's such a strong momentum, such a good feeling to get into like a new round and just absolutely take it with that much ease. Antwerp is coming in kicking, wanting this game. But SharKpaw, as we know, we saw with the Enigma game, is great at that adaptation. As we see it here, there is a little bit of damage coming out, and SharKpaw dropping it and just going for the grab. But SharKpaw's meter is the dangerous thing here. The Garchomp having a bigger meter, wanting to win this field. Oh, get the nuggets, that works too. So there is a little bit of a life deficit on Antwerp's end. SharKpaw in a very good position, though that Leaf Blade is going to come in clutch there. Oh, okay, 2x. Oh wait, 2x goes on the 5x, right. That's actually really damn smart.
Yeah, Antwerp forced to call the best of Clay here, but manages to find a conversion. Ooh, not quite able to reach all the way with that JY. SharKpaw with a burst of their own. And now it's any player's game here. Big damage coming out from either side. And back up from Antwerp. That drag ball.
Yeah, that might have been what it was. That outran... Oh, unfortunately, get punished there, but that outran Dragon Claw. and he got the punish with the 4x. I think he's dead.
He is, yeah. I think that does like around 220, 230 damage raw.
Yeah, 230, I believe.
Yeah,
238.
it's at 202, so yeah.
But yeah, that was a clean game from both players. I'll say it again. That was such a smart use of tokens, but SharKpaw like really wants to take this game back and put it into his own hands, which he is here. He's got the corner and
punish on the 4x.
That was so well done. Just jumping all the way back, and here we go. The sand.
Goes for the full auto bombo just to see if Antwerp will press buttons and then catches him with the sand tomb. Antwerp isn't ready for it, and that's a perfect.
It did it again. He was at like 57 and it did 57 in one hit. But yeah, there you go. That's SharKpaw. It's such a strong combo, and SharKpaw's damage output in instances where he might be on the back foot just to start off. His turnaround speed, like his adaptation, and he's like small instances where he wins into damage. It's so strong, so high, and yeah, it's something that Antwerp obviously needs to be very aware of here. He's making these small instances, small mistakes where you think you're okay to throw out a move, such as we saw that with Punish, and he's just making the most out of it by a margin. That somehow clashed, but yeah, Antwerp got to be on his toes for this one. SharKpaw is coming in swinging this tournament.
Yeah, SharKpaw is definitely an optimization station here. Tries to find his way in with the Dragon Rush. Trying to catch some buttons, maybe the vulnerable frames on the tier with the 4Y. But we're for a little bit of a...
That CA actually hit, that's massive, but there we go.
Fat buttons. And SharKpaw having none of it, just opts to go for the homing. But Antwerp responds with an 8Y instant JX release.
That was such a good 8Y, even able to get a little bit of a combo off of that one. Very well done job from Antwerp.
Tries
the pizza cutter.
But
Nice with punish.
Yeah, and here's the Toga Kiss call. Now we're going to put a little bit of foozies. No, it's 8Y on the dig. Antwerp was ready for it. You're just going to throw out that button. There's not much a guard jump could do once it's in the hole.
Good early release from Ant there. That was an instance where like he knew he was going to lose if they did a fully charged, like a full charge clash, war essentially. So Ant, knowing his CA is 2 hits, releases it early, and such a smart play from Antwerp, able to get that little bit of it.
Antwerp caught pressing buttons in the 4Y, catching with just the tip. Look at all that damage coming out from the forward side. No, and there's a crit grab as well. SharKpaw's running away with this momentum, looking towards the perfect. That's huge. SharKpaw feeling themselves.
Another perfect. What a check. That was just looking. He's a ground type. He's a ground dragon type, looking way into the future there. He was aware he was going to grab like 3 games. Not grab. He was going to dash 3 games ago. That was such a well-placed 4Y.
And here comes the mind games with the sand tomb. Antwerp has to be ready for these sand tombs. There's another one. SharKpaw's going to get so much damage off of this as well.
Oh, nice little half of remaining health.
It tries to bait out a button with the sand tomb cancel.
That is Antwerp's first hit for in the last 2 rounds. Although there we go, the second hit. Antwerp finally getting a little bit of momentum going in the burst, not able to keep in the corner. But Antwerp catching SharKpaw, pressing buttons. This is exactly what he needs. Good little bit of amount of damage there, and just able to keep that corner. Okay, SharKpaw's just going to break right out, however.
Excellent challenge with the homing coming from SharKpaw, and now looking to the high stance, maybe armor something, catch some buttons. There's no more burst available for Antwerp, plus frames off of a running stance X. Now both players just trying to feel each other out. That's amazing CA into the running stance. No conversion, not going to connect, but that's going to be the double dab for the 2-0 on SharKpaw. So
good job to SharKpaw. Good job to Antwerp to almost bring that one back there. That was really good. SharKpaw just, once again, too much of a wall, but Antwerp, strong adaptation. We can always see this reverse 3-0. If, wait, hang on, no, we're not in, I always forget that. Are we in finals or not? We're not.
No, we're not.
That's what I mean. Again, I'll go back to what I said before. These are games I expect to see way much further into the tournament. But yeah, we saw SharKpaw and Antwerp for top 3 here. That's pretty insane. But Antwerp's once again got that strong adaptation. We could definitely see him in the future. Which actually we're going to see him again against his next opponent, against the arguable 2 best players in the in the region, in the country. Antwerp versus Iceburgy.
And Iceburgy opting to pick up the sword and board for this matchup, so we're not going to see a repeat of the last one. It's not going to be the Sceptile versus the Garchomp matchup again. I've played against Iceburgy's sword quite a little bit, and it's definitely something that he's been working on quite a bit. I'm not sure if it's tournament ready, but he definitely feels like it's something that could potentially win him some games.
Especially here, like it's last chance. If he loses this, it's like if he loses this and switches, sure, but he's going to like have a character deficit, essentially. But yeah, it's interesting, but I have enough faith in Berger to just go with it. And essentially, it's also Aga / come on, he probably has something up his sleeve, or quote, or whatever they are.
Yeah, but be careful of his shield here. That was looking mighty red. He just slashed with one of the lower shield healths in the game.
Despite having a shield in his hand, it's the slowest health. But Antwerp just running a train, rides the train in the background, passes by. Train straight through that game, not really giving Bergie even a chance to even start up at the moment. But I'll have to see if Bergie can somehow turn this around. Good grab from Bergie. He's now double buffed. Going straight. That was scary as hell. Oh, unfortunate. Needs to wall pin with the 6x there rather than the Iron Head.
Solid awareness coming from... Ooh, that was weird. Yveltal, you okay there, buddy? Kind of just took up the entire screen. What's going on?
Whoa, wait.
Antwerp with their Giga Drain conversions off of that Yveltal.
Yeah, very well done. That was really well done. And yeah, Bergie's in the corner. Bergie's in the corner, double debuffed at the moment. Ant knows he has to set up to get this attack buff back, and he's just like, no, I'm not letting you. You're not allowed to. That's a shield break. Yeah, this is suffocating.
Yeah, and with such low HP, at the start, max HP total, this could close out very shortly, and there it is, Antwerp taking that first game. Yeah, I'm not really sure what the decision making is there for the sword. It's one of those things, right? We were talking about it against Iceburgy versus Enigma, 2 players that play each other quite often. Antwerp and Iceburgy definitely are 2 players that have played each other.
Yeah.
So many times, but I've never actually seen this particular matchup. Antwerp Sceptile, Iceburgy's Each Slash.
He's sticking.
Yeah,
He's sticking to it. He's confident in it. It was a really rough game from what we just saw. There wasn't really much opportunity for Iceburgy to really make any big steps to like getting rid of Antwerp's health. It was suffocating to watch, and on Bergie's end in general. But if he's sticking to it, this is very interesting to see. But Antwerp, yeah, Antwerp winning the first field phase and going straight into the dual phase and just going for the full conversion. Nice job from Antwerp. Bergie has to find a way in here. He's still yet to make any like real impact here, though. Good, unfortunately unable to punish that JX being a little too far away, and Bergie knowing that, just CAing. Good 4Y.
There comes a good button, the 4Y. When enhanced, you just keep pressing it, but Iceburgy not really recognizing that situation, gets grabbed for his troubles. Sitting at 1 HP in a dream now. This is a huge comeback for Bergie if he's going to make it. Oh, that King Shield, it's going to connect. Oh, buddy.
Oh, no. Yeah, we talk about this all the time.
Yeah.
But if you are on 1 HP, there is nothing you can do in that situation where Sceptile just jumps, J-Wise. You need a specific support for that. Mimikyu probably could, but I don't believe he had Mimikyu at the time. but here we go. Bergy just starting up this damage. That's a good amount to start off. Getting that attack buff again. This is going to be a nice little 144 HP. Antwerp now on the back foot for this round. Just running in, could have finished it, but unfortunately no hit confirmed there.
Yeah, Bergy not believing in his buttons there and giving Antwerp the opportunity to make the comeback. This is a very scary situation for him now. It is a one-touch situation for Antwerp, but you know, you got bursts on deck, you're in rage. You can close it. It's clean to. Oh, but the Mimikyu going to save Bergy in that situation.
But there is still definitely a win from Antwerp there because he drained Bergy of his meter. Bergy has used up his synergy, and now he's just got to get all of that back. And he's a character it doesn't have a massive meter like his usual ones, but yeah, Antwerp knows he can't give him the opportunity to get his buff, to get these synergy back. It's even worse, he's stealing it. So Antwerp just, yeah, keeping him in this corner, and he's also perfectly spaced for these defense buff stacks. He's just, alright, run in and grab, that's going to do a lot. Not going to do enough, but he's at 10 HP.
Oh, sets up the siege, trying to make a little bit of a gun for himself, does Antwerp. Iceburgy sitting at a huge life deficit, gets a little bit of chip there with the Iron Head, but it's not going to matter. The CA just going to close it out, nice and tidy, nice and clean for Antwerp there.
Yeah, that was I'll say very interesting from Bergy to see the Aegis Slash not only come out once but twice. Antwerp absolutely ready for it, absolutely ready just to that was a really good showing from Antwerp. Very, very strong. There was no instance where he really slipped up anywhere. There were small moments with Bergy, but where he had a little bit of an opportunity, but there was just so much Antwerp. That was a very Antwerp game. Very, very optimal, like even small placements, as I was saying, with that 8Y spacing. The 8Y where it's specifically spaced. I think it's also easier on Aegis Slash. It's easy to get the defense buffs, debuffs going with the 8Y and not get the first hit, and therefore able to get a better opportunity to keep on comboing. But yeah, Antwerp knows his spacing. He did really well that game, and he's moving on through the losers bracket. And
looking for that run back against SharKpaw, hopefully.
SharKpaw still sitting high and mighty.
Yep.
Now,
we are going to go to another very quick short break so we can get set up for the top 4. So, folks, don't go anywhere unless it's to go and get hydrated. Get hydrated if you must.
Yep.
We'll be back soon for the top 4. Catches. Oh, I think we're back, James.
What is going on in chat? I was just trying to read through the copy paste that you sent, Isaac, and I couldn't. I got up to the feet bit. I'm not gonna look at chat anymore because I'm gonna look at some games.
I mean, stopping at feet is, you know, sensible. They're right next to the ground. You can't really go, you know, any further down than that. So yeah, good job.
There's another one in chat. All right. Who is next in this next big game?
Right. So this is our top 4, ladies and gentlemen. We have Santa and SharKpaw sitting pretty in winners. Santa actually, look, I don't like shit talking too much. What I'm saying, I love shit talking. Santa managed to get into the winner's side because Capo unfortunately had to DQ. I'm not too sure what the reasoning was. I'm assuming life just happened. But just to give you a quick rundown, Santa was sitting with a bye in his pools, took 2-0 against Unki. So that's why we saw Unki in losers. And yeah. Meanwhile, on Antwerp's side, Antwerp actually, as we know, beat Bergy to get into the loser side, and then lost to SharKpaw, which is why we're saying SharKpaw.
Yeah.
Where SharKpaw is, and we've seen most, if not all, SharKpaw's matches thus far.
And well, I was just gonna say, Do once again showing up. Do in top 4 for another go for a Prankster's Playground. So we've got an interesting diverse roster here. We've got an Apollyon sitting up pretty at the top with a Garchomp who has a side Suicune and Pikachu. We have a Decidueye who has a Suicune and a Sceptile Marchamp Coman who has a Chandelure. There is a lot of roster here, and like yeah, why is Santa have Mako? Santa, you gotta fix that, man. But there's some really exciting games ahead. I'm really looking forward actually to the Do Antwerp game because Do's improvement I've mentioned earlier is just so exciting. Is just to watch. It's insane to see the upsets he has done in the past few months, and it's come to a boiling point where like we feel like there is something that was going to happen that is pretty big regarding Do's tournament I'll say career. But what a massive wall to go against the the official best in Australia, Antwerp, with his Sceptile, especially after that last game, an extremely strong showing. There's a lot to get through for Do. And on the other end, you got Santa, who is within the best players of Australia, and SharKpaw, who is one of China's best players. There is so much going on in this bracket here, and obviously along with that, Do is one of Singapore and Southeast Asia's best players. So there's a lot going on here. But first of all, we're going to get into Santa versus SharKpaw, the two winners of the first and second Prankster's Playground, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, Santa definitely showing up with these low-tier characters here. Deciding to rock the Krogunk for this tournament, I guess. We're not seeing the Empoleon as much as anymore.
Yeah, I wasn't actually...
A frog.
I wasn't sure if he thought it was tournament ready or something, but yeah, he has been working on this in the background, and it's interesting to see it come out here.
If his Gunk isn't tournament ready, his Gunk Shot is definitely tournament ready with that RNG. And we've got thief options available for Santa here. The double buffs are on SharKpaw's side, but SharKpaw's going to take full advantage of it. Look at that, 40% of your life, you're in one-touch situation. Be careful, Santa. There you go, you're going to get grabbed for your troubles. You've got to play really careful with SharKpaw. SharKpaw's not messing around.
That's really, really unfortunate, because that was mostly to do with that that attack buff. That was a lot of damage that was just brought on because of that unfortunate RNG. I was gonna make the joke like, that's not a buff, that's just a better thief option, but it actually turned out just being the exact opposite. SharKpaw taking full advantage of that. And even now we see SharKpaw almost sitting on meter, winning that first field phase. And Santa knocking the right RNG, although there we go.
There we go. Speak of the devil, the right RNG coming out. Santa very lucky here. Oh, manages to avoid that Dragon Claw. No conversion off of the JX. Not feeling the swim loops quite yet. Got to warm those up. Oh, but SharKpaw's going to get a nice chunk of damage. Oh no, he drops the 5Y. Oh, expecting a button. Wake up button from Santa with the high stance.
I was gonna say too, we see Santa charging onto a move. I don't know. It wouldn't be acupressure, obviously. It'd be
yeah, sure you can. Or missing the drill there does SharKpaw, but no punish. Spaced out episode correctly.
Ooh, that was fancy.
Oh, cleans for the speed.
That was so clean. That was such a clean interaction there. It was just like a backwards hit of the sludge bomb and yeah, just everything there just went well and nice jump. I think he gets hit there.
Yeah, he avoids it. Oh, Laser's for trouble. Yeah, you just gotta run away here. Goes for the dig. Yeah.
Good patience. That was really well done from Santa. He saw that interaction. He's just like, yeah, that's correct. Moving on. Taking advantage of that fully. I don't even know what happened there still. And wow, he just took that round straight away. And what a strong Kurgang. This is doing a lot. I will say, because as I was saying before, I wasn't sure if it was tournament ready, but proved me wrong. Proved me dead wrong straight away.
Oh, SharKpaw going for the immediate grab on Santa's wake up. Santa with the red armor move with the poison jab. But buffs coming into play again. You got to be careful here. Oh, there's the thief though.
Yeah, almost seeing a repeat of that first round, but thankfully Santa able to steal him, and I believe stealing actually resets the timer too. So, oh no, sending the boulder too far away. Though the burst is probably going. It does reset because it actually gets rid of That was safe.
Oh, that was almost very clever from Santa, trying to catch the armor frames off of the Mimikyu call. Oh, Santa fully aware of his own bombs though. This.
Oh, there we go. That thing I was talking about before. I really like to see it, but this is really close. SharKpaw just trying to get that meter, but Santa unfortunately pressing a button way too early and getting hit by the side Y. That's unfortunate too. It only looked like it just ticked him, but SharKpaw wanting to get meter and just completely Santa just completely ignoring what the projectile he'd just thrown out and getting hit straight in the face with it. So yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yep, so SharKpaw taking up one game in what I believe, I know this is a best of 5, so it is going to be a first against these two players. So plenty of time to adapt, plenty of time to test out some new strategies, press a couple of unusual buttons, unconventional buttons, although I guess when you're playing a character like Kurgang, all buttons are unconventional.
I mean, he plays Empoleon as well. Unconventional is his conventional, so... But yeah, he's got a lot of time to work with, and even then, he has an Empoleon in the background, and say he has a lot of experience with Garchomp. So yeah, he's got enough time to work with. But SharKpaw obviously has to understand that there is a lot of adaptation that's going to occur, and he has to adapt himself to ensure that Santa can't just switch everything back.
Yeah, but now Santa's going to play that gunk shot game, sitting at the rage buff, throwing it back on SharKpaw with that 6x here. Oh, the Mimikyu. Yeah, it's going to hit. Going to trade an attack buff for a defense debuff there, does SharKpaw. Oh, the dig's not going to connect, and we're just going to get a full conversion here. Oh, but the PSP, too high.
I'm surprised you didn't just grab. That's safe, but...
Oh no, Santa, what are you doing? 1 HP, red armor doesn't work.
I'm doing it at 1 HP. Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't grab. He had an attack buff, so it makes it a I believe it's a 120 grab with one attack buff. One buff. I mean, he's grab. Can't punish the poison jab.
SharKpaw just committing to the homing and actually able to break the shield there and gets the Sand Tomb. Not going to.
Yeah, these are really
It's going to work.
good interaction from SharKpaw. That's a lot of damage. And if you with Garchomp, if you actually hit the first homing,
Ooh, that's a Stone Edge. Oh, and he gets the corner swap too. Nice walk on a micro whip just to go underneath to get the corner swap.
yeah, with Garchomp, if you actually hit the first homing, second charge, you can't get out of it. You have to either take the shield break or the full hit. So SharKpaw definitely, unless you're a ghosty, I believe. But SharKpaw knowing this and just wanting to get rid of that meter ASAP. But obviously Santa getting it back, and this could be it actually. If Santa actually not able to do the full conversion. I'm not sure if that was optimal or not.
Opts to go for the safer variant. Just go for the 4-way X. You know it's going to connect. You're not going to drop a combo. Go for the reset into the field phase. And now Santa sitting at nice HP here, going for the one-touch situation. Ooh, caught between. We're going to Sandy place. Goes for the burst. It's not going to connect. But that one is definitely going to connect. Good stuff from Santa. Finishing it on nice HP.
Yeah, really good job from Santa, just keeping his composure in that sort of instance there. And it's really scary against the Garchomp in any sort of last hit situation. And Santa's just aware of this, and as Krogunk, it's also even scary. But there's a lot of mental fortitude from Santa, and it's a slippery character too. So there is definitely a lot of little instances that might be a little can throw you a little bit off.
Oh, there we go. We're seeing these Sand Tombs playing out so well for SharKpaw here. Gonna go for the full conversion here. Gets a shift. That's 50% of your life disappearing off the face of the planet. But the Shoryuken on the grab. Nice tech.
Yeah, the Brogunk. There's a lot of traps set out here.
All that space is not free real estate, unfortunately. You have to go through so much poison. The toxicity is real. Oh no, he misses the conversion off of the jab.
Yeah, that was so weird there. Oh, good 8-8. Oh!
Oh, converts into the bomb exploding. Santa fully aware. You know what, I'm going to call it. He intentionally went for that.
Ooh, it was a good attempt to actually get him out of the corner, but Santa's so aware. This is so weird.
And I think this is also the unfortunate thing about Krogunk. These hurt boxes and these hit boxes just aren't connecting the way that he wants them to. The ideas, as we can see, SharKpaw is the superior hitboxes.
The kind of small and weird hitbox on Krogunk makes it so bizarre. Oh, hand went straight to mouth when that happened, digging straight through the boulder, and Santa committing to a homing, but because SharKpaw came closer, the homing came out straight away, which Santa wasn't able to block in time, and it was so unfortunate, but so risky on SharKpaw's end, but it paid off. And now SharKpaw's on match point to get him into grand finals. Santa sticking with the Krogunk. There's still so much I'm processing from that last game, even from the first round. It's two weird hitboxes, two amazing players in such a very, very high stakes game. There's just so much going on. SharKpaw is just as we're saying, mental fortitude of an absolute concrete wall. This is insane, but Santa has to keep in here.
Oh, the defense debuff is now applied on SharKpaw's side. Oh, but the Stone Edge, I should say. Ooh, that was a really strange interaction. That was a crit, no? That should have went into animation. I don't know.
I didn't actually see it.
But regardless, SharKpaw just got to keep playing his game. The self-destruct not really working out there for Santa. Now he's sitting at 5 HP, one-touch situation. Here comes the setup. Oh, Santa's ready for it though. Oh, through the pizza cutter and gets the grab as well.
It's the ABC.
Yep.
It's very important burst. This is going to be a lot of good luck for Santa. We're going to see a lot of tornadoes and boulders.
5x! SharKpaw, you absolute mad lad. I respect it. That is definitely a tried and true Garchomp main button move if I ever did so on. And going up with the pizza cutter as well, SharKpaw's definitely feeling himself right here. Yep, the aggressive burst as well. We're just going to go straight in for it. Santa's got to slow down this momentum coming from SharKpaw's side. Look, Brogunk's going to help out here. Oh, we're just going to rest a little bit, get a little bit of HP back.
Whoa. Yeah, the dig going straight into the Krogunk and then getting hit by the bomb. That's such a frantic situation. Then the Dragon Rush, that's so much damage. The burst is over, but the grab's not going to work. Santa in a really shocking situation. Why did the drill come out there and there was no punish either? Santa finally getting a nice little conversion here.
Yep, and the defensive buff coming into play there, very huge. Oh, SharKpaw trying to catch some buttons there with the Stone Edge. It's not going to work out there. Santa with the grab puts SharKpaw in the corner.
Yeah, this is big for Santa. Another 5x attempt. Unfortunately, that one not paying dividends. There's been so many 5x's from SharKpaw this tournament. And there we go, the 2A taking advantage of that debuff. Getting the extra laser there just to do that little bit more damage and that little bit extra height. Santa taking advantage of this frantic situation. SharKpaw just throwing out 5x's. There's so much going on here. The field phase currently at the moment just being a bit of a just filling out the neutral. And there we go, SharKpaw with the pizza cutter, keeping Santa in the corner, the 4 wide just to cancel, and Santa punishing that very hard. What is the combo? Unfortunately dropping it, but setting up. And SharKpaw takes back
with the grab. Yep, SharKpaw taking back the corner, goes for the drill, trying to catch aerial buttons, pushes him back into the corner, gets him to the wall, goes for the dig comp, trying to finish it for the release. Yep.
The damage back into field phase. Santa forced to burst. The good luck here.
Yes, perfect block.
Good perfect block and good winning the field phase. This is massive. Oh,
no, that's huge. Oh, but the drop on the combo. Santa, no, you can't be dropping those in this situation. 51 HP for Santa. There's one touch.
Still there. This is a lot of chip.
That's so much chip, and that shield's getting mighty red as well. Santa's trying to bait out that burst attack there. Oh no, but the rush cancel into the double dab for the 3-0.
Yeah, that was a 3-0. In the middle of all of that, in the middle of all these different situations where if you let go of block for at least one moment, if you take even the most little bit of health from letting go of block and being impatient in a situation where you feel like block is the only thing that gets me out of this alive, SharKpaw stops and grabs.
James, we're going to find out where Santa lives. We gotta send him to the hospital because his ankles are fucking destroyed. Like, what's going on there?
That was insane. That was in the, like, there's so much going on. And just to see a stop and a grab. SharKpaw was so ahead of that entire situation that, yeah, he just put the game to his own speed and just stopped it right there. It wasn't even one-sided. It was 3-0, but it was like frantic situations. Essentially, who is taking advantage of this frantic situation like better than the other? And in the end, it was SharKpaw taking that 3-0. But here we are on almost somewhat of an inverse of what we've been talking about. We're talking about frantic. We have that with Do, but then we talk about that very concrete styled gameplay, which is Antwerp with his Chandelure. This might be the first time it's coming out. I could look at the bracket, but I can't be bothered getting it up. This will be very interesting, though. This will be nice to see these two, the Chandelure against the Decidueye. I actually don't know how this matchup goes. I believe the Decidueye wins it.
Yeah, the lamp is something that Antwerp has been working on for quite a while now, and actually a character that, in my opinion, kind of suits Antwerp quite well. You have a lot of options available to you, and especially when you have those hex mix-ups coming out to play, Antwerp's just in his own little world. You can't stop him. But Dude's definitely taking control here in this first game, not letting Antwerp build any momentum whatsoever, keeping on him like, you know, white on rice here. Oh, goes for the Hunting Hawk. Manages to stuff out the frames on Smog, and Dude is going to take that first round quite convincingly.
That was a really, really good round from Do. There was not really much he did wrong there. It was actually a pretty clean game, and Antwerp unable to really get in at all. So Do definitely on the good first step, and actually working with more meter than Antwerp here at the moment. So Antwerp, nice 8Y actually going to drain that meter a little bit. The overheat getting stuffed out because of the debuff, unfortunate from Antwerp's end. and Do gonna get a little bit of a drop, but he's got the corner, so it doesn't matter too much.
Antwerp trying to find his way out of the corner, manages to do it, sends him back to center stage. The Smog not going to get grabbed in that situation. Antwerp just checking buttons with the 5Y there. Really big option for Antwerp to use there. Beyblades is in, gets the connect.
Yeah, that kind of feint set up that wall so Do couldn't get in, just a Beyblade in. That's a good Smog. Unfortunately, the Magic Up's going to stop it. Oh, the 8Y just not working. Okay, that's strange, but here we go. The 23 HP Do's working with. He could almost burst here and try and take it, but Do's probably aware of his game plan a lot better than what I am. And Antwerp going to actually be forced to burst here. This is a very interesting case here. Oh, trying to grab. Can't do that. Everyone in chat. Long battery! But yeah, very well done from Antwerp. Just, yeah, the Frogadier, a bit of a knowledge check, I guess. The dude just did not pass. Yeah, you can't really grab Frogadier if it's up close like that, so... But dude, working on this next round here, he's got the corner. Going to try and get Antwerp with the knowledge check, but Antwerp's aware.
Yeah, creating a mix-up situation with that soaring sense there. Antwerp was ready for it, like you said. Dude opting to call the burst here, try to keep Antwerp in the corner. The EV call to challenge. Catches with Y, gonna drain a little bit of that middle burst. Ooh, backdashes. Oh, but doesn't wait for the follow-up. Antwerp caught slipping.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. He could have just waited a bit. I wonder what he was trying to expect there. I know I-11s can stuff out that, but it's like Shan doesn't have any, so... Oh, the 2Y, but the Magic Cup's going to come out and slow Antwerp down a little bit more. That Sucker Punch's got 3 heaps, 3 HP.
Yep, Antwerp's going to be playing super patient, and Dew was ready for it. Smelt the fear and just went straight for the grab. Dew taking up 1-0 against Antwerp.
Yeah, that was a really strong finish from Dew there. There was a lot of like Antwerp needing to stop, slow down, Dew just grabbing. Antwerp, yeah, obviously full of patience, but Do with this really rush down style of the Sidrai, ready to lunge at you. He just runs it and grab, and Antwerp not ready for that. Taking that first game, Do's playing really well today.
Dude, definitely out here trying to make a statement, and they'll quite honestly, while yes, Do is a very powerful player in his own right, if Do manages to win this, it will be quite the upset.
Yeah.
It's Australia's best player at the moment.
And Antwerp sticking with the Shand. An interesting choice, I'm going to say, but he knows better than I would when it comes to these 3 characters. So good back Y from there, and then the Beyblade in. Going to get a little bit of damage. Nice 5Y, unfortunately unable to react when there's the first next.
Yep, the mix-ups start happening now. And the defense debuff also going to be a huge play in that. An attack debuff is available for Antwerp to use that Hex on if he so desires. Manages to find his way out of that sticky situation, does Antwerp. Ooh, the JY is going to stop out the Smog, but no follow-up from Do. That Smog going to save Antwerp's life there. The Pachi Core going to delete all those Will-O-Wisps.
Did Do Pachi? No, he did. He had Magic Up. That's right. Yeah, Pachi's really good here for field phase. Once again, there's a lot of little projectiles Chandelure can send out, and as soon as you get rid of them, it's only down to laser. But yeah, Antwerp knows how to play against Pachi, and here's the Magic Up out. Antwerp, the game up, but the meter is now even. And the overheat has to wake up overheat.
Yeah, Do is ready for that overheat. Almost like he could sense it. Manages to connect with the Fury attack into the follow-up. Ooh, unfortunately, puts himself in the corner. Antwerp making the space available so that 5Y is at max range. Manages to connect with the Flame Burst. Denies a little bit of meter. Ooh, and the grab.
Oh no, it doesn't get a wall split. Right, it doesn't wall split. Nice little defense debuff onto Do after that grab. This is going to be big because that's going to break the shield. And Ant's now got meter on this one, so this is a massively good position to be in for Antwerp. And the back Y and the back A, that small meter gone. He's going to get it straight back.
To the homing. No grab for you, kind sir. The Magikarp is out and available. Antwerp running his back into the corner. And Deuce just in a situation where he can press buttons. The magic up is going to be activated because of the burst declare. Plays burst.
Oh,
Grab on the CA. No final flicker for you, my good sir. You're at 42 HP. You do not have frog available. Nice homing cancel there to tech the grab. Gets the conversion into the smog. He's waiting for the burst, and there's the burst. Antwerp's going to be blocking this, but you are plus in that situation, dude. Nice release X there. Going to catch the backdash. Good stuff.
Those arrows so useful there. Like obviously, I don't really know if you want to return zoning to Shand as Decidueye, but yeah, that was a really good read from Du. Just even if it was just an option coverage, he got the backdash, and now he's sitting on match point. Antwerp on his back. I'm gonna call it leg, even though Shand doesn't have a leg. Antwerp's got to fight back here.
Ooh, that's going to be a good start for Du, though. Connecting with the CA off of the Chandelier 2x. Oh, he tries to go for the acrobatics, but...
Yeah, can't do that against Shand. Chandelier, Antwerp's just trying to keep that distance, and Du getting straight in with those funny jumps and all the way in. This is dangerous. The overheat's not gonna actually hit because the 2Y is so quick. That's it.
That's it. Just got to go for the simple. Keep it simple. Won't connect with that. And is that GG's or is this a best?
That's GG's. This is losing semis. Unless this is a tournament run by me in Australia, that's GG's. And last I checked, I'm not running this one. So, Du taking that one. As soon as I saw the acrobatics, I was like, that's done. That's it. Du's got it. Du with the upset. That's massive.
That is huge. There is a lot of potential for a really good outcome here with Du.
Du is in absolute prime position to win this. Who sent Du down to loser's side? It
was Madonna, I think.
Really?
It was Midone. Apparently Du went Swiftmoon and Midone took it 2-0.
Ah. There's Jukin with the subscription.
Yo, Antwerp with the 3 gift tier subs. What an absolute legend. Antwerp, you're $130.
And there's Deuce because of them. Yeah, that's such a massive upset. Well, no. As I was saying before, it's not to the deficit of Du, because Du's a fantastic player. But like every single time is essentially a front run of it. A sad story. Antwerp misses top 3 again. Antwerp out at 4.
There'll always be Prankster's Playground for Antwerp to take it.
There will be the 4th. But Du moves on to face Santa in losers finals, which will be a best of 5.
Yeah.
Du in a fantastic position with his Decidueye. Santa mixing it up a little bit with Krogunk, and we might see the Empoleon. And in the prime position, in the top position, you have SharKpaw awaiting the winner of this next game. Are we going to break now, are we?
Yes, so we're going to go to a quick short break. This is the last hydration check, folks. Make sure you have all the water available.
Yeah, you'll need it. You'll definitely need it for these upcoming games, everyone. These are going to be great games, and I'm so excited. This has been such a fun tournament to watch, especially just all these players. It's been great. So, everyone, go get your water and go get ready for some absolutely fantastic top 3 games. We'll see you in a moment.
immediately after this so I can wake up for work tomorrow.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Prankster's Playground 3. We've reached the top 3 of this tournament. We're going to be going into a very big game. We have one of Singapore's best, Do, the Decidueye main with a Suicune in his back pocket, versus Santa, one of Australia's best, who mains Empoleon but has that Krogunk in his back pocket that apparently has been moved to his front pocket. He's been using a lot. And waiting up top, we have SharKpaw. The winner of these two goes straight to SharKpaw for grand finals. But this is going to be a big game. We have a new and improved, not even new. This is a massively improved dude versus a very interesting character choice. And we're getting straight into it.
Yep, so here we go. Do opting to go for the Frogadier in this matchup here. We're not going to be seeing the Pachi or the Magikarp in this first game. And immediately we're already seeing the cross-ups coming from both characters. Both of these characters have excellent aerial mobility. And so that these 8Ys are going to be extremely potent should they connect from Krogunk's side. These JYs and the 8Y of Do's very own is going to connect here. But the Poison Jab, max range, gives Do an attack buff here. Cross ups again, cross under, another cross under, into the bomb.
Well, this is it's a very aerial based game at the moment. Santa unfortunately all the way in the corner, though it'd be interesting to know who would actually have the better zoning game. Santa forced to burst just to get out of the corner, but the Frenzy Plant's going to put him straight back in.
Oh, I'm not able to punish that Hunting Hawk unfortunately for Santa, but Do finds his conversion here. It's not going to be enough, but he does get the shift. He's got to be for this burst attack. Oh, but Santa caught pressing buttons, and Do is going to close out that first round with the homing.
Very, very good aggression on Do's end. That was it was very, very well done. Santa just really, really wanting to just get a little moments in, but Do just not giving him a chance to breathe there. Center at the moment, trying to catch that. Those 8Ys are really coming out, and they've been about half effective though. Nice little CADC in the middle, and good grab to get back into field phase. Santa's sitting on full meter, still got a little bit to work on his assist. There we go. However, the support coming out on that, and good job at oh wait, no, that's safe anyway because he's got a buff. But there we go. Santa continuing to use that JY 8Y combination, which is just a really strong option here. Both characters actually having incredible good thief from Sam.
Yeah, the thief to Do there.
Yeah.
The Sandstorm off of the gunk shot. Here comes the Bro Gunk, tries to go for the grab setup. It's not going to work. Do calls the burst here. Connect goes for the immediate Fury attack follow-up, putting Santa all the way into another side of the field, in this field phase here. Oh, but that is going to connect, and does this convert? It does. Santa not dropping a beat here in this first game.
This could actually do it too, because if he goes down below 49, I think it does it? Oh no, almost. 7 HP. Santa in very good position. He's just gonna zoom for 20 seconds.
Yo, that was actually really sick from Do, staying in the soaring stance to keep that burst for as long as possible. Lands in the nuggets to extend it ever so slightly. Manages to get the plus frames off of the burst attack. Oh, no. Unfortunate for Do there in that situation.
Little bit early, but yeah, fantastic work from both players. But yeah, very, very smart usage of soaring stance.
There is the Santa RNG we all know and love. Immediate gunk shot into Boulder at full HP.
we need a better name for it.
And manages to get lucky with the bomb on the JAX there. Crushes the grab. Oh, the beautiful reactions coming out from Santa there. Manages to stop the swim loop in progress and gets the grab on the CA there.
Great reaction there. I wasn't reacting to that. JX, I don't know what that was for. That's actually unsafe. But there we go. The poison jab is it a buff? It is. So the thief is better. Do has to take advantage of this. Good 2Y, just a little bit of a check. And Santa going to be shifted back into field phase. Do actually taking advantage of this attack buff, and Santa forced to burst. Both bursting. I think Do wins this. No. Okay.
Oh, but the burst exhaust may be coming into play there against Do. Santa's going to ride with it all the way to the corner here. Oh, tries to go for the auto bombos. Dude's not taking it. Jumps over, puts him back into the corner. Going for the optimals. Oh, the 4X was timed.
It was good damage, but what was that? What was that wake-up option? He's got to take it. Santa taking the first game over Do in a really weird option with the uppercut wake up, but it worked. I mean, it's a DP, I guess, if you want to count it, but yeah, that was a weird option. But Santa taking that first game very clean from both players at the moment. It could definitely go both ways. A lot of aerial options. Do I think just needs to kind of tighten up that sort of aerial gameplay, because Santa at the moment is just all over trying to just mix up as many options as he can, essentially, kind of putting Do into a weird situation where he just has to essentially look at this flying thing as just all around him. But yeah, air to airs are so important here, and Decidueye is absolutely fantastic at it. So we'll have to see if Do can just have that adaptation for this one. He wins the first field phase, which is so important. And straight back to dual phase. We'll get that meter again. He's already at about 30%.
Fully aware of that aerial momentum and the aerial control that he needs. He's opting to pick the Rotom for this second game here. So he's going to be looking to control the airspace as much as possible. Ooh, Santa caught dropping combos there. Do not able to pick up with that hit off of the 5Y. Oh, manages to avoid the poison jab. Goes over dunk shot. Oh, no conversions. A lot of drops happening on both players' sides here.
Ooh, this is big. Ooh, a little bit of a jump back. I don't know if it was mistimed or not. The Rotom, that's really good actually in this matchup. The Rotom going to be able to catch those aerial options. Now, there is a way out of it, J8X, and Rotom obviously also debuffing that, as I say. Debuffing Krogunk actually gives him a buff on his Dragon Punch. But
double debuffs coming out of that acupressure here, but this Shoryuken is frame 1 invincible now for the remainder of those double debuffs. Now not so much, still a powerful wake up option. Oh, but he wasn't ready for the acrobatics, and Dude's just going to close it out. Keep it simple, stupid, with the burst attack into the round clear.
It's just like that last game. He just the acrobatic to close it out. It's a really good option that Dude is actually keeping very well reserved here. So a lot of players just end up not necessarily forgetting about it, but just it's so off guard because they haven't seen it for so long. It's like, oh yeah, they have that. And it's coming out at moments where it's like very, very important for Dude to use it.
Dude's doing an excellent job, or just as I was about to say, doing an excellent job spacing out these JYs so he doesn't get hit by Krogunk's 8Y.
Unfortunately.
Yep, you have no Krogunk assist until that debuff is gone, my friend. You got to be careful here. And you can see right there, that little Santa, I bet you Santa was trying to call Krogunk there.
There's the Rotom that can't be escaped in field phase, but he's going to get the CA off, and he's going to actually have quite a bit of a health lead here. Waiting for... Oh no, he's got the speed debuff at the moment, not the
Oh, manages to J8X all the way into his own bomb, does Santa. Opts to go for the Burst of Clear here. The RNG is not going to be super favorable, not enraged quite yet. Dude is enraged, so there's an attack buff there. Oh, but a nice grab call out from Santa.
Big grab there, a very frantic situation, just jumping in and grabbing it. Taking advantage of what he could get, I think he could have punished that, what he could get out of that burst attack, the burst rather, just before it ended, and he got enough, he get a little bit of chip, and yeah, that's enough to do it with the CA there. That's going to be 1-1 for this game, and Santa, yeah, he's in, oh no, sorry, Do is in actually a pretty good position with his meter. Although somehow Santa getting that nugget despite Do sitting there for a longer time, but Santa just coming in like the thief, just stealing that nugget away, but Do sitting on that meter. Now this could be big, but unfortunately it's going to be dropped. That's going to pierce.
Nice charge 4X against the wall. Gets a little bit of a conversion there. Obstacle for the burst, tries to keep him in the corner. Oh, but Santa's going for the dives.
Ooh, good little cross up there, especially on a small character. That's pretty interesting to see. It's very quick jump over. Oh, I think I saw a jump. I feel like I saw a jump. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, I definitely didn't. And Dude just trying to grab. He's going to get a buff. good option to just go in and CA the Kurogunk, but unfortunately Santa, well aware of that's what's going to happen, he's going to take that attack buff for himself. Like, dude, just jumping straight in, going to get that grab off. That's not going to do it, not just yet. It's one more interaction too early.
Too early for the Rotom call. Oh, but manages to connect with the homing. Stops that Sandstorm from coming out, and do tying it up one apiece. You know, in those last actions, I just realized something very interesting. Yeah, like it's actually not related to this particular matchup, but Kurogunk can actually take a character out of a perfect situation, hit the poison jab, put you back into a perfect situation.
Yep, that's true.
I just noticed that because I saw the HP regen and the white health come back, and I'm like, oh, if Dude had a way to recover that white health there, that would have been so funny.
That's true, yeah. Kurogunk is the only character in the game that can actually heal his opponent. So it's actually possible, yeah, that's true. But yeah. Very interesting game with how I don't remember playing. Yeah, Dude won it. The 1-1. This is it's really interesting because, as we were saying, it's a very frantic airborne game. It's a third versus a flying toad thing.
Yeah, somehow the frog can fly in this situation. I'm not too sure how that works, but hey, we make it work. It's Pokemon, folks. Oh, tries to go for the cheeky tick throw. Dude goes for the grab back, no dice.
Ooh, that's a really lucky step forward with that CA, and Dude getting that good 2Y punish on that 8Y, yeah, the 8Y. The Rotom just to stop any jump out. 2Y just going to stop a grab, but Dude absolutely ready just to follow up. And once again, interesting option, but yeah, not much. That's a very minus grab from Santa. He's well, not very. He's -4 and going for grabs. Can't be doing that. And Dude just running on in too.
Yeah, excellent challenges with these Hunting Hawks here. Santa trying to throw it back on him, but Dude's saying no dice, my friend. Manages to go for the burst eclair. Oh, backdash! No, Dude just burst! Oh no, the backdash into the burst attack. He could have been the chosen one. And now gets punished plus frames. Oh, Boulder. It's a
wake up burst. Yep, wake up burst.
I think
what's Santa gonna do?
He's gonna fly over, gets the bomb.
Oh, doesn't kill him.
Yeah, bombs the situation. Oh, manages to float above the arrows, does Santa, and throws it back on him for the round clear.
Yeah, just a little bit too close to call that Rotom. And interestingly enough, however, if Santa whiffed that, he would have been hit by Rotom because 6x is airborne. So very weird, but here we go. Santa getting that very nice hit in to finish off that last round.
Rocky Boulder.
Yeah. Also starting off really well here. Yeah, the Boulder.
Yeah.
And +12. Moving back and going straight.
From coast to coast. Managing to apply a ton of chip does Santa. Oh, manages to activate the Rotom without taking any of the defense, the speed debuff, I should say. Oh, but Dude's still pressing buttons. Takes him all the way back to the other side of the coast.
Yeah, that's coast to coast to coast to coast.
That's what you have to do when you play in a Asia Pacific major. You just got to travel from one coast to the next and then back.
Both players are pretty just I mean, Santa's Australian. He lives in a country that basically just has coastal cities. He's used to this. There we go. The burst option coming from Santa. Both characters currently in burst. The tornado. That's really lucky. He's just gonna burst to catch that. He's gonna miss. He's just gonna grab it.
The excess damage, and I feel like that was another burst exhaust situation there on Dude's side. Very unfortunate.
I think it was. That was a lot of damage to come out at the end too, because he was double buffed. Even though Dude was in rage, Dude was defense debuffed. And Santa was in burst. There was a lot of damage there, and he only needed to do what, 3? But doesn't matter. Dude still has one more opportunity. He's going to stick with his Decidueye. Good option to stick with the main. And Santa, this Kurogunk's a very, very interesting and formidable foe. But Dude, we've seen him just absolutely play like out of his mind this tournament. I don't have any any doubt that he can bring this back. But Santa
self-destruct on the bomb is going to help Dude tremendously. Manages to get the phase shift, build a little bit of meter on his side.
Start
with the chase down.
nice grab. The do straight back into field face, the double debuff, and Santa's just gonna go straight back into Thief. It's like, you're in the air, I'm going to do the option that...
The nice grab coming from Do, the classic. You love to see it coming out. A Do special if there ever was one. Oh, but there it is. Extra damage.
Theme. Ken's theme. That was fantastic. And the grab straight back into field phase. There goes the Espeon. Very interesting. Although I suppose Espeon actually is really good here, thinking about it, because of all the buffs and stuff. Though nice CA, unfortunately falling out of the last option, last hit. And here goes the burst Kurogunk and the burst Decidueye. Both characters bursting. Essentially just sitting tight. There's the tornado. That's is that gonna
connect? Oh no, it's not.
No, that's unfortunate.
Santa's
coming fall here. Oh, he's lucky. Unfortunately, the tornado disappearing because of burst exhaust. I don't think that kills. But
Dude's in a very scary situation here.
There's the boulder he needed. Oh, and yeah, good.
Yeah, the dive kick.
Yeah, good option from Santa. Thief being a mid-high immune option. You can't come from the air unless you're doing specifically Soaring Stance X with Decidueye. Oh, the bounce, unfortunately not able to get the basketball. And
but does have Umbreon available to him now, so he's obviously running the support cheer. So we're trying to create a situation here where we don't have to deal with a Kurogunk burst. The Umbreon is called preemptively, but it is blocked by Santa. So he's got to be very careful with the Thief here. He's rocking double buffs, not anymore. Puts himself in the corner.
Yeah, I was going to say, unfortunately putting himself in the corner, but Santa did it twice and Do did it again, and then there we go, Santa's in the corner, Do getting a nice little conversion, Santa just able to stuff out that CADC backwards, and then...
Find the full conversion though, too far away. Oh, nice reaction coming out from Do there.
They both just really want this corner. They're just fighting for this corner, but we're in the field phase, there's not many corners to work with here. So Do running all the way in, that's going to be a really good grab, and Do now has the corner and a massive health lead. Santa forced to burst here. And Santa going to dash forward. Unfortunately, the stubby arms of Kurogunk, that could have been it right there. But unfortunately, the burst is going to come out. Do's going to get a speed debuff, and this is going to be a lot of damage too.
Yeah, and there's going to be no recoverable HP on Do's side because of this burst attack here. Speed debuff as well, as you said, and the acupressure working out.
So this is interesting. Santa can just run away for like a solid 17 seconds, and he's opting to go in the Umbreon. That's a really good option from Do.
Yep, this is going to deny any crits, and he's building a little bit more HP back with this burst, this energy burst here.
I think Do needs to run. He really doesn't need to run in on this. Santa needs to initiate. Oh, he can't do enough. He can't do enough, yeah. Do taking that second round, very important to keep Santa just out of that game, that set point, to put him into like the grand finals. Santa fighting for it. Do really needs to just take this round to get him that 5th game, and
he needs. Unfortunately, not. Santa's trying to get in with these swim loops. There's no full conversions coming out from this play though. The Sandstorm is helping out. Yeah. Mark is very much on Santa's side here. Oh, manages not able to find the conversion.
It was a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Do actually working with a lot of white health. That's going to get rid of a little bit. But Do needs to be really careful. A lot of white health. If he can win a phase, this would be really good, but that could have been it. And...
No.
Unfortunately, yeah, Do needed to do a lot more rising JYs, as I was saying, with like the air-to-air stuff, and it just did get the better, that JY, especially the disjointed JY with Kurogunk. Unfortunately, just being a really good move in general. And Do, unfortunately, out of the tournament, all the way to 3rd, showing up once again. An absolutely fantastic, a leveled up Do. And yeah, this is this is massive. Santa moves on to grand finals, but everybody give it up for Do. What an absolutely great showing, and a great upset against Antwerp, and a really good game in general against Santa. That was a really nice game with the aerial frantics going on. But we have a game ahead of us, which we are all very excited for. It's very interesting because Santa won Prankster's Playground 1.
I was just about to mention.
SharKpaw won Prankster's Playground 2. Who will win the third one? This is very interesting. SharKpaw sitting on the winner's side with a Pikachu for the Krogunk. And Santa still sitting with the Krogunk rather than the Empoleon, wanting to go all the way with the Krogunk. I don't blame him. It's always a good challenge. But this is going to be an absolutely fantastic set. We're going to get straight into it. One of China's best versus one of Australia's best. I'm excited, Dan.
You have to be wondering, is this Pika... Is Pikachu the reason why this Krogunk exists? Now, you and I are both of the opinion that Empoleon really struggles against Pikachu. Is this what the Krogunk is for? Has Santa been secretly building up this Krogunk in anticipation for this potential matchup?
It was all for this moment. He saw everything in the future, but unfortunately, SharKpaw is just absolutely running ahead with his health lead. Santa, however, doing a massive amount of damage there.
Oh, but the electric fist. Hey, Archie, take a seat. Let the master show you how it's done.
That was a fantastic release by SharKpaw, just hanging on to it. I don't know for how long. With such an airborne character, Krogunk, Pikachu's release Y is so useful here. And
I guarantee you that was a round start release way.
Yep.
Just holding it. Frame 1.
Good conversion from SharKpaw, getting that airborne one. That's a move you do not want to be using here. Pikachu being one of the best I-11 punishers in the game, able to get a knockdown and a form of every single type of hit, aka an attack, a counter attack, and a grab. So you can crit if it's a different option. So I-11s like that, Poison Jab, need to be used absolutely sparingly. But on the other end, you see the counter being used by SharKpaw a hell of a lot. Although,
Well, Sandstorm got beat out that Thunder there. Ooh! A Poison Bubble coming back, but unfortunately Santa not able to make anything work out of it, and SharKpaw taking that game 1.
That was a good showing from SharKpaw. A bit of a mixed situation when it comes to Santa, but this Pikachu has shown up for grains. This Pikachu was well rested after that break between winners finals and grand finals, and this Pikachu is very, very charged up for this one. Santa obviously going through such a massive losers finals to get here. Might be a little bit exhausted, might be a little choice fatigued, but there is still so much that Santa has going on here. The Krogunk is such a weird option that he can just weird out the game, and I half expect him to do a little bit of that shenanigans here. A little bit of dancing from SharKpaw there. What was that?
Yeah, SharKpaw definitely feeling himself in this situation, sitting pretty on the winner's side, so has a lot of room to play with. Ooh, no conversions off of these JYs coming out from Santa though. A lot of aerial options coming out from this Pikachu on SharKpaw's side. Santa opting to try and go for these gunk shots. Jumps over the Thunder Jolt with the Veno Shock.
That was actually a really good 6Y just to catch that airborne option.
Oh, Santa not believing in his jabs here. Not able to find the conversions he needs. That was a boulder that got stuffed out there. Oh, just throw a rock at him.
Yeah, it's so strange. These pebbles are coming absolutely in clutch for Santa. Oh, there we go. What beats a pebble? Bloody lightning bolt. Now SharKpaw absolutely running in with this matchup. And there we go. That just about does it. Yes, it does.
Yep. Optimization station is SharKpaw, and that Pikachu is very well kept.
He needed that just right.
Yep, Santa definitely on the back foot here, but sitting pretty with both resources available. The Krogunk is on deck, has made it a challenge. SharKpaw's made of his own. Got to try and close this one out fast.
Using that Poison Cloud as like a wall to block to SharKpaw from seeing what he's doing. SharKpaw needs to use like sound cues to get the charge. That's really smart from Santa.
Oh no, with on that dive kick from Santa, throws it back on him, gets the knockdown.
Good job with that 6x. Oh, this could be big. This is massive. That JY actually landing. Doesn't matter if he dropped it. He gets the corner here. And the thief, that's no more meter. Santa's sitting on meter. Oh no! There was meant to be a release Y, and the boulder just coming in first.
Oh no! Oh, pressing buttons. Wake up.
Santa, you do not press there. That's a lot of damage.
Oh, very brave situation just to armor through that projectile there. Normally you want to sidestep that. Santa's got a call burst here. He's going to get caught. Yep, there it is.
Venoshock just, being absolutely punished with that, the Thunder. SharKpaw is just thinking ahead. What option does Korogunk do here that can threaten me? What option do I have that can instantly punish it? He's doing so well with these Thunders. He's cancelling Thunders everywhere he gets the chance to. These cancels in general, his Oki game is on point. But Santa's just needing to quickly adapt to this situation where Venoshock is so dangerous against Pikachu. It's one of the reasons Pikachu does pretty well in this matchup. Like, Pikachu just straight up can challenge any aerial or far range option with Thunder here, and that's exactly what SharKpaw is doing so well to keep himself winning these matchups. So Santa's really got to adapt to that.
Yeah, and Santa definitely has to tighten up on these combos here. He's dropping a lot of them, and SharKpaw is able to run away with advantage on all these drop opportunities here. This is a good start from Santa though. He's got on a big hill to climb. SharKpaw only one match away from winning this entire tournament.
Yeah, this is championship points, sitting on double buffs. Going to try get an Oki, but Santa's just going to get another set of buffs. Good job setting up the Poison Cloud to actually combo into that, because we actually saw the jump from SharKpaw.
Oh, James, damage. This is massive damage. Oh, he opts to go for the reset, sets up the grab.
Ooh, getting the burst out, but that's honestly okay. He's got the attack buff up still, so there's no light armor here.
Oh,
Venoshock out, it's so risky, and there we go, the Rachi.
Oh, it's the burst attack there. That's an excellent job from Santa. Manages to connect with the Sandstorm and a little bit more meter. It's the buff.
He gets the buff. Fantastic use of Thief. Santa is sitting in a really good position here. This is a no meter Pikachu. Santa's sitting with meter and at a round up. This is a fantastic spot for Santa to get this little bit of momentum. This is big. Here comes the Rachi, just trying to get that meter build straight away, though. Santa wanting that Rachi buff straight away.
Honestly, if he steals it, he might immediately just go straight into burst. As you said, Thief does reset the buff duration. Oh, it's a nice frame trap coming out from SharKpaw there. Santa caught waking up with buttons. Immediately goes for the burst.
Yeah, he's getting stomped by these Oki setups. He really needs to just start holding block there, but there we go. That's a really good conversion from SharKpaw, and going to get the nuzzle. This is really big on the other end now. This could be a perfect, not quite.
That was same poison jab coming out. Gets the poison. Oh.
SharKpaw just trying to get any sort of button press. That's a really, really weird tornado. Oh, that was clean, but unfortunately self-destructs, loses the Oki. This is going to do quite a bit.
The defense debuff coming into play, plus rage. Now it's a one-touch situation for both players. Oh, threatening, and that is...
The little just throw it at him. Just if you're in any trouble, just throw it at him. That's so unfortunate. But SharKpaw on championship point. Santa needs to fight back here. He knows he's on the back foot. SharKpaw with a fantastic anti-air, holding this corner. Santa finally holding until he doesn't.
Plus frames.
And another double buff, and SharKpaw sees it and just goes, I'm using this. This is mine. Good.
Oh,
war smart.
calling for the speed buff? Santa's insane.
Though needing to hold this block. Another self-destruct is so unfortunate. If Santa can get meter, this is definitely something to get going. Good. Good JY.
Tighten up these conversions. Nice Sandstorm. Gets a shift.
And he gets meter. That's meter too.
This is huge. Rage. This grab in dual phase is massive if he can get it. Oh no, get kick. Here comes the rush.
Gonna get immunity.
Catch the wing on this.
It's gonna hit. Frame 1 immunity when it's in the air. That's so smart from Santa, though. It's so dangerous there. SharKpaw's gonna be forced to burst straight away. He's got the speed debuff, though, however, and Santa gets the acupressure plug. That's so good. Unfortunately, the rock going to disappear. Santa's just gonna run.
No, buddy.
Oh no! There goes the JX getting the crit and the attack buff. That's gonna do it. And unfortunately for Santa, but fortunately for SharKpaw, that is tournament point. That is SharKpaw taking his second Prankster's Playground in a row. SharKpaw now holds a strong throne with this. This is, what a turnout. That was such a good tournament. Such a good final game. So well played from the both of them. Santa just so close from taking that final one, that final round. But SharKpaw, the mental fortitude of SharKpaw is just insane. It's just so much. It's immeasurable. And unfortunately, Santa, as well as many others this tournament, just unable to conquer it. And SharKpaw ending up taking Prankster's Playground 3.
Yeah, congratulations to SharKpaw, taking a huge chunk of that $130 prize pot. Santa sitting pretty in second place, taking a little bit from that as well. And the underdog, I would say, of this, Dew, sitting in third place. Congrats.
I reckon that, like, there's so many stories in this, like, in this, it wasn't, like, it was a very, very strong bracket. It wasn't as big as our last ones, but it was such a strong bracket. You have so many stories within it. Even just within top 3, we have the underdog and the two fighting for this. I guess we could almost say it's like a title for Prankster. Who's the real Prankster here? Like, SharKpaw just absolutely showing up today and doing absolutely fantastic once again. Too strong for the competition and just taking it all the way home. A massive congratulations to SharKpaw. Massive congrats to Santa, Do, and Antwerp, who finished in 4th, and of course who ran this. So that is the entire tournament. And yeah, what a tournament.
Yeah, I think at one point we peaked at, what was it, like 28, 30 viewers, something like that. Thanks to everybody who has watched all these amazing games.
Yeah, it's been a very fun tournament. Like, there's been so many games that have just, I'm like, what bloody, I'm trying to think of what game it was where it was just basically like, I was always standing up in the chair. But there's been so many great games today and so many nice faces to see playing again. So yeah, that's the tournament. And if you're in chat, would you be able to post when you think unless you have a solid date when you think the next one will be? And just in the meantime, yeah, any thoughts, any opinions, any final words, Dan, just before we start getting to our I don't know, closing. We have many thanks to say, obviously, but
yeah. So once again, we did try something new for this bracket. We tried to break it up into pools so we didn't get to see the same players constantly meet each other, which showed up for a lot of interesting matches. So that was really cool. That'd be really sick to see if that kept going. We did have a smaller turnout. It's, first couple months of the new year, people are busy, people are acclimating to new things. I know you're in the process of moving around quite a bit, James. I know Coma's been in the process of moving.
Coma's moving, yep. Isaac.
And, yep.
There's a lot of people who are just unfortunately pretty busy at the start of the year, but that's just, January, February. But, sorry.
Yeah, so SharKpaw, next PP, Antwerp says April 2nd. So, yeah.
April 2nd.
So yeah, keep an eye out for that. Once again, just to reiterate how Prankster's Playground generally works, participating in the OCE Pokken weeklies will add money to the prize pot. So depending on how many people we get in those weekly turnouts, adds more money, and there's usually a cap. I think it caps at like 150, something like that. That's obviously all determined based on what you get. That's obviously based on what Antwerp feels like doing. But that's sort of what we generally do. So if you guys are interested in participating in Prankster's Playground, you're more than welcome to join the Discord. You can always hop in and, you know, ask for some friendlies. You know,
the Singapore Discord is also open as well. We do have obviously our OCE one, but the Singapore Discord generally covers up the Asian region. So there is also that one to go to as well. I don't believe the tournament show-ups for that one affects the prize pot, but it's also a really nice community just to be in general. So yeah, in general, just the OCE and SG Discords is essentially where everything functions, essentially where everyone gets just kind of meets up online. Like there's a massive call above in the server. There's a massive call going on right now. If you're in the OCE Discord, just yeah, there's a massive one going around right now. But yeah, that's a quick thing. We'll quickly say, obviously, Antwerp said it in chat, so we got to say it. Absolutely massive. How massive, Dan?
Mate, we call you the sizable lad. I think this is a bit bigger than that.
Yeah, that's how big. We a massive shout out to Koro. Everyone give Koro either a shout out in chat or you follow or sub him right now. That's an order. Everyone has to say, "Let's go, Koro." That's a good start. Just let's go, Koro. But yeah, obviously it goes without saying we can't do this without Koro. Koro does obviously. Yeah, there we go. We can't do this without Koro. Koro does everything back behind the scenes, including grabbing the replays, including getting the things up for us to be in a call and essentially just shoot the shit. But yeah, it goes without saying. It bears repeating. This can't be done without Koro. He does everything. And there is obviously another massive person to shout out for this one. Antwerp. Sorry, Antwerp, for getting unfortunately not reaching the top 3, but Antwerp puts in so much work for this sort of stuff as well, setting up the tournament and everything. So yeah, Antwerp obviously behind the scenes gets these sort of small ideas to improve upon what the last one was like, what this one could be like, and there's more ideas in the works, I'll definitely tell you that. But yeah, also a massive shout out to Ant. If you can say, yeah, let's go Antwerp in chat as well. And Ant also does have a Twitch, if you do want to go follow or sub to that one as well. I don't know if he has subs yet, but he can, once again, confirm that. But go give Ant a follow. He's in chat somewhere, just click his name. But massive shout out to Ant. And yeah, that's about it really, all I can think of at the moment.
Yeah, that's about it. You know, you said everything that needs to be said. Thanks to everybody who's put all this together. Thank you so much, James, for co-commentating with me. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Yes, thank you to you, Dan. I know we both have pretty busy schedules. I think we both have a fucked back now. But yeah, always a pleasure.
So yeah, I think that's going to be it from us, folks. So yeah, just to reiterate, if you haven't done it already,
Dude's in the call, everyone, stay ready. What's up, dude?
I would just like to report Santa for RNG manipulation.
That's fair. Honestly, that's fair enough, because he gets the gift sub and Krogon commands.
That was a tournament. That was a really good tournament.
It was, yeah.
Thanks so much for hosting it. And I will be quite honest, I did not expect to get that. Things happen.
When it happens, it happens. The exact same thing happened with me last Prankster Playground. I was just like, oh, I'm here. Okay, that's no commentary for me then. But yeah.
Oh yeah, I would also like a shout out to mid because I somehow my best performance is when I get eliminated. When I get sent to losers in round 1 by him. So
He made you the shark in the tournament. You had to go to the bottom to be the danger. You had to be in the water.
True.
All right.
When
Well,
is the next issue?
the net OC weekly. I'm not even up to date on what day it is right now. Dan, would you know?
So because we had Prankster's Playground 3, there will be no OCE weekly coming up this week or the following week. So the next one should be, if my math is correct, when was the last one? The last one was Monday? Or was it Sunday? Hold on, let me pull up challenge.
And do if you want to say when the next Singapore weekly is, because I know you're meant to have one today. But
Yeah,
because of
so
Prankster.
for those of you who don't know, the next Singapore weekly is going to be happening next week at on Saturday. Let me just check. I need to check. It's been a while. Okay, 8 p.m. GMT plus 8. So if you're from the Southeast Asia region, you're from the OCE region, you have a little bit of itching for some good Pokken, be sure to join.
Yeah, and obviously, as the title implies, these things are weekly. If you're just wanting to play more games, we've got 2 things every week, except for when Prankster Playground is on. You got the Singapore weekly and you got the OCE weekly. A few other things potentially in the works, but until then, we obviously can't we can't reveal them just yet. But yeah, there's a lot going on, and it's a really good community to be a part of if you're not. So feel free to join. But
Be sure to join the Discord.
yes, very important. Join the Discords. But other than that, I think that is about it. I'm just waiting for Dan to get the date for the next one.
The 13th of February, so that is Sunday. The next Sunday.
13th of Feb, so the day before Valentine's Day. So yeah, there you go. The 13th of Feb, and that'll be when the next OCE weekly is on. So yeah, that's about it. That'll be the Prankster's Playground 3. So once again, massive congrats to SharKpaw for taking his second Prankster's Playground in a row. Massive congrats to Santa for almost taking his second Prankster's Playground. And obviously do yourself for getting to that 3rd spot. So thanks everyone for showing up, watching, playing, commentating even.
I have one more show before we leave, I believe, actually. Next week on the 12th of Saturday from 8 p.m. Japan time, Elm's going to be hosting the Japanese online the Pokken Saturday Cup. So if you are a fan of insane Pokken and you really want to watch some really good stuff, be sure to catch his stream that he usually streams on YouTube. I'm not sure he has a Twitch, so definitely tune in for that.
Definitely do, because any different region, like so many different regions, are always so fun to watch. So definitely get around to that. There's a lot of Pokken action going on. But yeah. Other than that, well, come on, sorry.
I was gonna say that the pools in Japan is so crazy now.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You're always watching. You're looking for like a contender, a world title contender in like pools. Yeah, if you want the same Pokken, don't miss that.
Definitely.
Thank you so much.
No worries. That will be it. Thanks everyone for showing up. Thanks everyone for playing, and I hope you're all enjoying Legends Arc. It's a pretty fun game, eh? Yeah, speaking of, there you go. Someone's online playing the game. But yeah, all good. Hopefully we'll get a few more people next time, because obviously, as we said, start of the year, it's hard to get around to it. But that'll be that. I will be signing off. Thanks everyone for watching. Dan, any final words?
Everybody, stay safe. I love you all very much. Have a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening, wherever you are. Take care of yourself, yeah?
You heard
That's
the man. That's an order. All right. See you later, everyone.